ठीक है। 1 सेकेंड। हाँ, यूट्यूब का लाइव लिंक चाहिए आप लोगों को? डू यू ऑल वांट यूट्यूब लाइव लिंक फॉर योरसेल्फ?
Yeah, do please share.
कौन अपने फैमिली मेंबर्स को किसको भेजेंगे भाई मजे में? ये देखो, माई मेड इट। ओके, बिफोर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, आई एम नॉट श्योर कि जो फर्स्ट वाली है आद्या, शी इज है। आद्या, आर यू है? प्लीज कंफर्म। आद्या, यू है? आद्या तो नहीं है इधर। आद्या इज नॉट हेयर। सो ओके, ठीक है। Anyways, so now that you all are on time, we cannot delay much. So the number one thing before moving forward is, first of all, congratulations, everyone. Congratulations, many congratulations for you to make it to the finals. It was not easy. Uh, Shivam is a current Micah student, so he is right now stepping into second year, and we were the ones who evaluated all your PPTs. Like, we legit went through 50 PPTs line by line, questioned everything, and then we decided. So it was not an easy thing. Uh, it took a lot of time. It took a lot of discussion as well to actually arrive to a conclusion that how we want to take it forward, who we want to take forward, and why. So we have feedback for everyone. For all those who participated but could not make it through, happy to give you feedback. Just leave us with a mail. And for the ones who are here, congratulations. And yes, the rewards are pretty much there. आपको reward में all the team members who win and come second will get SIP ready. So just to give you a context, and Jagnoor is a part of. I would like Jagnoor to actually speak up, not as a part of promotion, but actually that the thing that we have made is not something which is a hoax. Okay. So he is a part of the SIP, batch already. And Jagnoor, if you can share your experience.
So, hello everyone. Yes, I'm part of the SIP group, which is currently being hosted by Hemant only. So, I would say the course is pretty helpful considering like I have only work ex of 1 year and it gives me useful insights regarding how the MBA life would look like, be it in terms of guesstimates or case analysis. I think by getting the foundation beforehand gives us a realistic idea how the things would look like in the real actual MBA as well. So taking that into consideration, I would say it's pretty fun. And considering you're participating with different individuals from different colleges, it becomes more exciting as well as.
Great. Thank you so much, Jagnoor. We have Nishant as well, who is from the course. We have Yashita as well, who is from the course. So there are some people from the course. So some more people were there who could not make it. So उनको तो feedback मिल जाएगा. But हाँ, we really like the solution. We noted down a few things, but we have a few questions as well, which we would want to clarify, and hence this round. So the winner gets like 3,000 rupees in cash, a live project opportunity, and every team member gets SIP ready course for free. The runners up get SIP ready course for free and 2,000 rupees cash. And everyone else who has participated, I'm sure you have already seen the mail. You have got a campus ambassador program. You have already got 10% discount. And we are also coming up with new things, like there's a case competition course that is being launched. And I've done 50 competitions myself, like 9 podiums, 14 national, 3 PPIs, Amazon, NHAI, and Salary Safe. So something that I bring along with other mentors who have done it themselves so that you can crack it is also going to be there. Along with one very interesting thing that I found from one of the PPTs, and it was one of the solutions. Before moving forward, I would like to actually point this out. This was one of the solutions which actually made things possible to move forward. Like, a lot of people gave solutions on the technical front, a lot of people gave solutions on the psychological front. But there's a one thing that one person, I'm not sure what his name was. He told that give others your SIP course in 199 rupees for a day, and then let them taste it. And if then they would want to enroll or not, it's up to them. This is the kind of solution I gave during Amazon. And you know, this is a kind of solution that can easily scale, because right now, if you're not very sure if you want to take a course, want to invest or not, you can anyone can easily invest 199 rupees, get a hang of it, and if they like it, they can move forward. So when you're going forward in the case competitions in your MBA life as well, try to think of solutions that are frugal but scalable in nature, that can get you immediate impact. So here, if you see, I just have to collect 199, give the person a 1 day access. After 1 day, their access is gone. If they have seen the video, they know how exactly the solution, like what the classes look like, if it is valuable for them or not, and then they can take it forward, right? Very beautifully crafted solution. But yes, we had very good solutions apart from that as well, and that is why this discussion is important for you as well, to see what are the kind of questions that are being asked. So take it as a learning experience as well, and I hope you will do well. So with that background set, I think Adya is not there, so should we move on, Shivam? Adya is not there, and she was supposed to go first, so should we move on?
Yeah, we can move on.
तो उसका क्या रहना है? मतलब if she comes
वो
later.
मतलब yeah, then we can discuss. But अभी तो फिर काफी टाइम भी हो गया है.
Cool. Okay, so the next team that we have is Ishan from Team Red Cat. Ishan, are you there?
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Hemant. Good evening.
Yes. And is your team there?
No, unfortunately, both of my other team members are not available.
Okay. Can you please switch on your camera?
I am sorry. I tried that, but I'm presenting through my phone, so that's not working. I'm very sorry.
Boss. You can fix it. Please fix it. I don't think that will work. Not having teammates can still be considered, but presentation is something through phone will be a discomfort for you as well as for us.
Yeah, I 100% understand, but like it was a little short notice, and I'm on vacation, so I don't have my laptop. So
Was it short notice? So 3 p.m. we told that it will happen at 8 p.m.
yeah, I am sorry. I didn't bring my laptop when I came. That is why.
If possible, try to get your teammates first. We are there till 10:30 probably. So please, I think it will be unfair on others. So I'm very sorry. I'll have to move on with the next person.
All right, no problem.
Yes. Uh, Nishant.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
Can I start?
Yes, sure. Please share your presentation, and
Yes.
then your 8 minutes will start. So the format is pretty simple. 8 minutes for speaking, 5 minutes for Q&A, and then we move on to the next team.
Okay.
Nishant, are you facing any issues?
No, sir. Can I share my screen, or do you share the screen?
You're not allowed to share your screen?
1 second. No, I can't able to share screen.
Okay, 1 second. Screen sharing is on. For everyone, screen share is on. Oh. Okay, we are giving you co-host. Just once you're done, we'll remove you, right, from
Okay.
the co-host.
Okay.
We gave you the co-host. Please share your screen.
Yes, I can. One second.
Your 8 minutes start now. Please start. You're on mute. Nishant, you're on mute. Guys, operational issues क्यों हो रहे हैं इसमें? This is the basic, right?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah, yes, sir.
sure. Start.
So, good evening, everyone. I am Nishant. Before starting my presentation, I want to just to give an introduction to the problem statement of this case competition. The problem statement is that Hemant just answered his SAP course, and we want to get 100 paid students for his next cohort. So, before moving on, I will give an introduction on what we are going to see in the slides. First, we are going to see the market insight of this course. Then I will be showing my some of the recommendation frameworks I used in this. Then we will be showing the GTM strategy that I have built and the implementation and the execution of the strategy. Then finally the acquisition funnel. So moving on to the market insight. So I surveyed 70 people and I also interviewed 5 people. 51 percentage people said that they are incoming first year students and 77 percentage are tied to 3B school. So I consider my target audience as tied to 3 students because most of the tier 1 students said that they don't necessarily want an SIP course for their SIP because they will have the enough resources that they will provided by the college and the senior support. So so I assumed my target audience as the tier 2 3 students. So what I have found is some of the pain point or somebody says that they don't know what interviewers are actually want and the CV, how to build their CV. So I also did competitive benchmarking. I compared prerequisite with ASMB and B type, uh, who also give a SIP course. So the some of the unique things that I have found is that the first thing is JD alignment, which is 200 plus job description analysis, and the second thing is real recruiter session, which I found very unique that I didn't found in the rest of the courses. So I also did BW price analysis for the course and found that 5,000 will be an optimal or a sweet spot for this course. Then moving on to the next slide, the recommendation framework that I have used here is the four piece of marketing and the USP framework, which is unique selling point. When it comes to the product, what I recommend to add in the course is like you can add some of the specific modules for tier 2 3 people because people would actually normally think that these courses are only for made for tier 1 students. So you can add specific modules for tier 2 3 students. For example, most of the tier 2 3 colleges they don't actually have consulting or product management specialization, so you can focus on marketing, finance or operations. And you can also have interview session for tier 2 3 students specifically because tier 1 because comparing tier 1 interviews, tier 2 3 interviews won't be that kind of difficulty. You can also have an had an lecture on how to outreach on LinkedIn to get a corporate live project. So ASMB and B type they provide an corporate project, but that is common to the students who purchase the course. So that won't make many big difference. So you can make a video on how to outreach on LinkedIn to small company to get a corporate live project, which will definitely make a major difference on your CV point. So also then off campus cold outreach kit. So then, as I mentioned earlier, 5,000 would be an optimal price for this course. So when it comes to promotion, we are the primary platform that we are going to use for promotion is YouTube and Instagram. So our target audience is tier 2 3 students. So we are going to create awareness to tier 2 3 students. creating videos specifically for them. Like you can create a video like why Tier 2, 3 MBA students find difficult for their SAP preparation. The truth about MBA SAP nobody tells, and what 200 plus SAP JDs are actually seeking for. When it comes to Instagram, you can also make a reel about Tier 2 MBA students versus IIM students, and five things your CV is missing in your Tier 2, 3 college CV. Then what I wish knew before SAP interviews. So when it comes to place, say you can where we are gonna to use YouTube, Instagram, and WhatsApp for our for our acquisition funnel. So then I also used the USB framework, which is unique selling point. So I compared the similar features that we have in the proposal when comparing to SMB and B type. B type, and the unique things that we have when comparing to SMB and B type. As I mentioned earlier, some of them are like recruiter session and 200 plus JD analysis. So yeah, then yeah. So then we are going to see how I build the GTM strategy. My target audience uh, took us Tier 2, 3 B schools. Then we are going to in proposition. We are going to add the recommendations that I have mentioned, and after that we are going to create specific videos for Tier 2, 3 students. So after that we are going to add pray a free WhatsApp group so that we can able to funnel people to get our desired 100 paid students. So then also that 5,000 would be an optimal price for this course. So how we are going to implement and execute this? As I said earlier, we are going to make videos. Then we are going to add SEO titles like Tier 2, 3 students, and what Tier 2, 3 colleges are not helping, what are the resources that Tier 2, 3 students are lacking in their CV point. So finally, that we will come into the acquisition funnel. Our target is to get a good number of content reach. So for example, recently Hemant just posted a video about 200 that he have analyzed 200 plus job descriptions. That video got around 855 videos, I guess. And most of the comments are like very useful and thanks for the video. So we can assume like, let's say 200, 300 people are actually decide to build their CV, or actually decide to find what actually recruiter is actually looking for. For example, some people what Tier 2, 3 students have assumed and told me that certifications will make our CV better, because our college will give some of the courses that we can do, and after the certification we can add it on our CV. That will make our CV better. And also they said that do some Excel courses, or any Python or something related to technical skills. But the reality is completely different. People would actually focus on critical thinking and something related to that, which is not
Nishant, the time is up.
okay.
Hmm. So the question answer will be simple. The judges will get 5 minutes to ask, and then if anyone from the audience wants to ask, a maximum of 2 questions will be taken. Is it all right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Shivam, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Hemant. So, hi Nishant, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, if I were to ask you, how much you would rate your deck
Sorry, sir.
out of
How
10?
much? Sorry.
How much you would rate your deck out of 10?
After my I would rate around 6 to 7.
Okay. And according to you, which is the most important or eye-catching thing from your deck?
I think that the acquisition funnel, I thought that after we reach like 10,000 plus content reach, we are going to use a free WhatsApp group So let's say like 20 percentage who are actually interested to buy that course, we can will join in the WhatsApp group. After that, we are going to start posters related to the course continuously. So there will be, let's say, like 500 people will be like active engagers to buy that.
Okay,
After we have to
Nishant,
funnel.
I have a
Funnel.
question.
Yes, sir.
You said that there are many people who commented on the video of the
Yes.
400 JD analysis.
Yes, sir.
How many comments were there in the video?
Which is around 10, I guess.
Is it a
Not
lot?
much. Sorry, sir.
Is it a lot?
No, that's not a lot.
Okay. And then you are assuming that 10,000 out of 10,000 people, 2,000 people will join the WhatsApp group. Tell me two things. One, how are you so sure of this 20% number?
No, I'm not sure,
Secondly,
but sir.
secondly, why do you think the content will only reach the right kind of people? Like it may happen that someone else sees the content who is not our target customer. So how do we reach our target customer exactly?
So, yeah, as I said, our target customer I assume is tied to 3 B schools. So, if we make specific videos for them, let's assume that 20% of the people who viewed is actually like from tied to 3 B schools, and they want actually,
How can you assume that?
I'm not sure about that.
So did you check the kind of people who are there in the course, who have taken the course?
No, I didn't do
So
that.
how do you know what is the split of people in tier 1, 2, or 3 in the course itself?
I'm not sure about that.
So what are you, if there's one hero solution you would like to give me, one solution that would change absolutely everything about the, way we are approaching, which one would it be and why?
I think like you can add videos on how to outreach on LinkedIn to get corporate project.
Do you think we can do it in the next 30 days?
Uh, I don't know, sir.
That's all from my side.
Yes,
Okay, Nishant, you have used Van Western Dop model and conjoint analysis, right?
yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
can you explain how did you arrive at that particular price point using Van Western Dop model?
Yeah, I
Can
actually
you please
shared
go to
my.
that particular slide?
Sorry, sir. Yeah, I will share.
Can you go to that particular slide?
Yeah, yes. Sir, can you see that?
Yes, yes.
Sir, I actually shared my survey to Claude. Someone would say that 5,000 is will be an price that I can able to pay. So based on that, I asked the cloud to do VW price analysis, and this is the result that I came across.
No, but do you know what is actually Van Western Top model?
I don't know deep on that.
Because it involves interacting with your target customer and asking them four important questions. And based on that, you arrive at a particular price point. You can use Claude, but if you're directly asking it to give you acceptable and optimal price, then the whole purpose is destroyed of using Van Western Top.
Okay, sir.
And what about conjoint analysis? Before telling me, explaining me what you did, can you tell what is conjoint analysis model?
Sir, conjoint analysis is like the responses that we give, we can get the features that actually matters to the course. I think I'm not sure about that. I don't remember much on that.
Okay.
See, if you would have properly interviewed a target customer or people, then these could have really helped us or helped you in getting to a particular important data point.
Yes, sir. So for your clarification, I can share my responses also.
It's all right. It's
No,
all
no, I
right. The
just
time is
wanted to know
over.
conjoint.
Okay,
Sorry,
sir.
Shivam. The time is over. Anyone from
Yeah.
audience who has any questions? No one from the audience has any questions? Chalo then. Thank you so much, Nishan. It was good to see you presenting. All the best. We'll keep you updated with the results. Just one
Yes, sir.
small thing. If you're presenting something, at least know why it was done.
Okay, sir.
Right? Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shant. All the
Thank
best.
you, sir.
Javnur, you're next. Nishan, can you please stop your screen sharing?
I'm not able to share my screen actually.
1 second. Done. Can you please try now?
Yeah. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, is it visible?
Yes. So your 8 minutes starts now.
Yeah, 1 second. Good evening, panel. Every single year, thousands of students enter Indian B schools with primarily a common goal: securing a career defining summer internship and a placement. Yet, the current ecosystem treats this life altering transition with a brutal, almost arbitrary paradox. Marquee corporate slots are finite, vanished in seconds during day zero and day one windows. Beneath the surface, students are fighting a system driven by cold, automated CV filters and intense profile anxiety. This is the placement paradox. Today, we aren't just pitching an edtech course, we are introducing Prep Hustle, a targeted blueprint designed to weaponize the high anxiety tier 2, tier 3, and the average tier 1 profile into an unbeatable community where students would get the guidance of a mentor who has already been through this route himself with an average profile. Panel, an empathetic consumer persona is only as strong as the hard empirical data backing it up. Here, we move past our assumptions and create a strategy based upon rigorous market validation. We have conducted a deep dive market research against Prep Hustle's actual active GDPR cohort to trace exactly where the placement anxiety concentrates. As you would notice on the graph mentioned here, a staggering 74% of our active user base sits squarely between the tier 2 institutes such as IMT, GIM, new IIMs, and even the baby IIMs. These are the campuses which have almost zero institutional brand cushioning. There is zero margin for slow starts, making the willingness to invest in such a structured premium support exceptionally high. More
Javnur, can you
important,
please strip off the jargons that you're saying?
okay. More importantly, let's look at the 14 students have been enrolled in the course itself. These are the tier 1 Blackie institutes. Now the question is, why does these students are enrolled in the course despite having all the facilities they want, be it in terms of brand network, alumni connections, and whatnot? Because between these institutes lies a segment of people who have an average profile and even an average records be in terms of gap profile and uh, and average academics. So to understand it clearly, the market sweet spot isn't the tier 1 elite premium students. They are the ones who are the tier 2 and the tier 3 students who are facing these placement anxiety, and these are the target market we should be capturing at. So in this slide, we are doing a competitive landscape of different competitors such as Btribe, Prep Hustle, AltUni, and MyPrepZone on the basis of different parameters such as target audience, brand persona, pricing strategy, marketing engine, and cohort experience. So the most important point I would like to highlight here is the pricing strategy. As you can see that almost all the courses start with the pricing range of 10,000 onwards. But apart from that, being a part of one of these institutes myself earlier on, I can vouch for the fact that the cohort experience in these organizations is mostly standard for each and every student out there, where you are just part of a group and a herd and not an individual. So this is where Prep Hustle can come into play, and they can provide deeply affectionate personal touch in this one, and can provide high empathy solution to the placement anxiety process. Next, we have is the strategy and recommendation. Now, understanding the market is one thing, but capturing that market is whole different game. So the different thing we are doing here is that the entire consumer model we are proposing here is based upon a near zero customer acquisition cost, in which the existing cohort will be used as a market engine, in which each and every student would post their learnings on LinkedIn, on a social platform like LinkedIn, because it is a platform which is used by almost all the B school students. And once they will post their learnings, once they will post their learnings on LinkedIn, it will create an buzz around the people who are their peers only. They will understand that their peers who have the similar profile, similar academics, and same B school are moving ahead in terms of placement race. So here comes our plan, in which we are targeting the FOMO audience, that is fear of missing out. And once these students will understand that this person is moving ahead in the placement line, they will try to understand what this person is doing differently and will engage in the prep hustle course. Next, we have the financial standpoint view. So we have taken three cases here: pessimistic, neutral, and optimistic, in which all the cases we have taken total students to be around 50 only. And our proposal is that since we are generating this customer acquisition on the basis of impressions per post, we have set a standard of 1,000 impressions per LinkedIn post. And even in the pessimistic condition, we have taken, let's say, even if one student has only one post which is hitting the 1,000 impression, and in the neutral case, we have at least two posts, and in optimistic, it is 2.5. By multiplying the 50 with 1,000, we'll get the total impressions in each of the cases to be 50,000, 1 lakh, and 1,25,000. Now, here comes the interesting part. So the people who are actually viewing this post are somewhat, there must be overlap. There must be people such as their seniors, their co-workers, their ex-managers, and whatnot. And also there will be some students who would feel like they do not need a course at the very first stage, how considering academics, their confidence, and just their overall ability that they will crack the SIP in their college irrespectively. So taking that into buffer, we have created a net reach of 5%, 10%, and 15% in each of the cases, which gives us the actual potential customers that we can get in the three cases to be 2,500, 10,000, and 18,750 in each of the three cases. Now, getting some actual potential customers and then proposing them to actually buy the course is a different game altogether. So we have taken a very marginal rate of conversion to be 1% here, and even in the pessimistic case we have 25, in neutral we have 100, and in optimistic we will have the 100. We have these number of people who are interested in joining the cohort, and by paying 100 rupees per post, we'll get the total cost, which is 5,000, 10,000, and 12,500 in each of the cases, therefore making a customer acquisition cost to be 200, 100, and 66 in each of the cases, thus making it very feasible even for such a new platform where we were given that our budget is frugal and each and every amount of rupee that we are spending is crucial in this case as well. And last but not the least, we have the scaling plan, in which we can target live project opportunity where we'll select 5 standout students and we'll evaluate them on the basis of the core frameworks and the general presentation skills. The next we can have is the placement bootcamp supplement where
Your time is over.
okay.
Okay. Thank you for the presentation, Jagnur. One thing, how do you actually find out the top 5 standout people from the cohort?
So I would say since it is a batch of 50, we can probably do a shortlisting criteria where we'll do the interview of those students. We'll do the interviews almost all the students, and we can test them on the basis of the frameworks or the, let's say, the particulars which are taught in a particular session.
Have you thought through it?
Yeah.
Can you give me the exact weightage on what to give to what student, and how have you come up with that?
So mainly since summer internship process comprises of case analysis, around I would say 50% is given to case analysis, 20% can be given to guesstimates, and the rest 30% can be given to how the person overall presents themselves, be it in terms of confidence, be it in terms of communication skills. So combining these factors into consideration, we can probably get those 5 students who should be eligible for a live project and can probably be used as a
And do you think we can
center.
get a live project this soon? We can get any company on board to give a live project?
See, I would say the live project does not necessarily have to be from a big company. It is mainly could be dependent
Or even a
upon.
small company, do you think we can do that in the next 30 days?
I think it would give them another incentive, and
So, uh,
for
there are a lot
if
of things which can give people incentive.
hmm,
Do you
but
think it is practically feasible for us? Because I don't think it is practical, even though it is very shiny to hear.
I would say 5 might be an overestimate if we are talking in real term, probably 2 or maybe even 1, just to let the future cohort know that this is a possibility that can happen in this course as well.
Okay. Hemant's case competition engine.
Yeah.
How does that come in the scope of SIP course?
So this is a different course which can be launched by a professor only, in
But
which we can.
this was not a problem statement.
So I was trying to propose the scaling plan, be it in terms of how the prep hustle can progress towards the future. That's what I
What is the
planned.
hero solution?
So my hero solution mainly consists of leveraging the existing cohort, where we'll be providing incentive to the existing cohort in such a way that they'll be getting rupees 100 per post, which is hitting 1,000 impression in the LinkedIn on the LinkedIn page, where we'll also have a special incentive. For example, a post which will get around, let's say, 5,000 plus impressions, and that particular student would get 500 rupees. So the real ball game here is not about the fact that they will get 100 rupees or it is a huge
Why
amount.
should I not give 1,000 rupees to an influencer who has 5,000 followers and is ready to put up a story,
Hmm.
which will be seen by at least 1,000 people who follow them and have uh you know
Hmm.
follow them and have
Hmm.
good trust. Why should I go with
Hmm.
others?
I would say, Hemant, that is a very interesting question. But what I would think is that if you would give the amount of money to a particular influencer, as a viewer or as a B school student, I would just feel like it is a paid advertisement and it is not something tangible or it provides a real value in any sense. But if I would see my peer or let's say the same batchmate who is there in B school with me and he's posting those stuff and is providing some useful insight in that, then I would also think that that is something that I should enroll myself into rather than seeing an influencer do it themselves. So that was the thinking
Over to
behind.
Shivam.
Yeah. Hi, Jagnoor. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, Shum, yes.
Yeah, so if I talk about a hero solution, why would a person studying in a B school share that, okay, she is doing an SIP course just for 100 rupees? Because there is too much competition and people don't want to share these kinds of things like what coaching they are taking or what help they are taking.
Mhm.
So, how 100 rupees would bridge that gap?
So first of all, I would like to make it very clear to the students that it is not for the money that they're doing it. Neither they're doing it for prep hustle. Mentioning prep hustle in the LinkedIn post is just an additional add-on. The main purpose here is for the students to get their own visibility on throughout the B school. Because once I would see a participant or a student who is in my cohort only, and I would see that this person is putting efforts. He's learning new and different concepts every now and then. Then that also puts a positive image in my mind that in case I team up with him in future, then this person would at least work. He would not be a freeloader who is
So
just here
my
to
question is,
collect the
how
views.
many, like, you are also enrolled in the course?
Yeah.
How many posts have you made on LinkedIn?
So I have not been I have never been active on LinkedIn myself,
Then if
but
you have done so many
yeah,
classes, you have learned so much, just still not made a post on LinkedIn, then how do you expect others to do it?
but yeah, I was just to complete that, for the very first time I had posted on LinkedIn sharing that I have received my IMB school admit, and that post itself got around 7,000 impression. So seeing that into seeing how that
That is not the
impression.
question. My question is, why didn't you do it? And if you haven't done it,
Hmm.
why do you expect others to do it?
See, I would say the course is very new till now. We have only like 4 to 5 sessions. Definitely, I could have had a LinkedIn post in which I could have shared my
But
insights.
that does not
But
matter, right? Even if the
yeah,
course is new, if you got an insight
hmm,
that you could have shared, would have shared, even if it was not just,
hmm,
you could not have attached the course name, nothing, just
hmm,
the learnings from the session without naming anyone. But you still did not do that as well, right?
yeah,
So
true.
if you are lacking that, uh, you know, motivation or drive, then why do you expect others to jump onto the bandwagon and contribute to it?
Hmm. I would say being somewhat an introvert, it definitely makes you feel like why would you post something on LinkedIn or any social platform? That definitely comes into picture. But I would say I would start doing it at least on the WhatsApp community group which we have from the to at least start this thing, then eventually move on to different social platforms where I can be comfortable on sharing those insights.
All right.
Yeah, one last question from my end. You have mentioned in shorts to community funnel that controversial and high anxiety questions can be answered via shorts, right? So, don't you think a proper in-depth explanatory video should be there for these kinds of topics rather than shorts?
So idea behind this was on the fact that Hemant had sent the
And I want you to
start.
be very crisp for this question. Like your answer should be to the point.
Okay, so the reason that a long video might not be sufficient in this case because oftentimes people wonder that they will not have enough time and enough bandwidth to watch the entire video. So getting to the point in shorts get them will give more reach and a better answer as compared to a longer video.
Okay, that's all from my side.
Thank you.
Uh, okay. That's all from our side. Thank you so much, Jagnoor. Have
Thank
a
you.
good day. All the best.
Thank you, John.
Alicia, is there? Team B's. Jagnoor, can you please stop presenting? Okay, I think Alicia is not there. Chaitanya, you're there, right?
Yeah, hi.
Yes.
Hi, man.
Do we have your team here?
Yeah, my teammates are having me.
Okay. Can you please turn on your camera and we can take it forward?
Yes. Hi, I just turn off the
No worries.
background. Hi, I have Anand with me. Hello. And I have
Hi,
Prinika.
Anna.
Hi.
Hi, Shinika. All right. So your 8 minutes will start. Okay, we'll give you the post access first.
Okay, perfect.
Chalo, done. Okay. You have 8 minutes to pitch, and then we'll do a simple question answer session, and then we'll move forward to the next team. All right.
Sure.
Great. Chalo. Your 8 minutes will start in a minute, so you can start presenting.
Okay. Just a second. I'm just figuring out this
Huh.
screen sharing. I have to later, but then it won't allow me, right? Just try.
हुआ नहीं हो रहा screen share?
I'll just try. Yeah. Perfect. I can do it now. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you, Hemant, for giving us this chance, and hi to all other teams as well. So we have made a go-to-market strategy for Prep Hustle, and I'll just give you an overview of all the slides before we begin with the details. So we have included our market research, which includes both user and competitive analysis. In the second slide, we have included our like main market strategy. What would our positioning be in the market? What is our pricing strategy? And how would we evaluate it? Like what would be our key matrices as well? In our third slide, we have included our actual roadmap, which contains the main part, like all the ideas which we can include at each stage to achieve those goals and numbers. In the fourth slide, we have tried to prioritize these ideas based on the reach or the impact that they're going to create on different aspects. In the final slide, we have added some optimizations which we felt were not directly falling under the go-to-market strategy, but were somehow linked to our entire goal in general. So we just added some points here. Okay, coming back to the first slide where we added our market research. On the left, sorry, just a minute. How do I remove this?
Right.
Yeah. So on the left, we have added a user persona matrix. What we actually did was we tried to make our target audience into 4 different cohorts, because we are primary, like as it was mentioned in the case study, we are primarily targeting the tier 2 students, tier 2 and tier 3 college students.
Which college is tier 2 or 3 here?
Sorry?
Which college is tier 3 here?
Tier 2 and 3 we have actually combined because we felt that the requirements were quite similar for both. So this matrix on the left, you can see this is for tier 1, these two, and these two are for tier 2 and 3. On the top, you can see that the columns we have categorized as like generally most of the MBA colleges right now have a lot of engineering and commerce background students. So they generally face certain challenges which are quite different from those who are coming from other backgrounds. So we tried to create a 2x2 matrix in that way. We have highlighted their main fears and needs, like some might require help with respect to getting SIPs. Some probably don't even know how this entire process works. However, someone from a tier 1 college or from an engineering or commerce background would have certain level of understanding of how this works, but probably requires more support. So we have highlighted some points here. On the right, we have added a basic competitive analysis, which we found like are the top competitors for Prep Hustle. We tried to give them an overall score based on various parameters, which we have listed here. Right bottom, we have added a user survey. This was actually conducted through a small Google form and survey, which we have floated amongst our friends and peer network. It comprises of students from various backgrounds and from our UG colleges and friends as well. So we have highlighted some key insights that we have received from that. Over to Chaitanya for the next slides.
Yeah, so
You have 5 minutes left, by the way.
So hi, this is the go-to-market strategy for Prep Hustle. So first of all, on the left-hand side, we have defined some certain success metrics, right? So first of all, our North Star metric is obviously the number of paid enrollments that we get. And the target that we have set is 100 paid enrollments in a month. Now the target or the lead acquisition that we are about to do is like first is through website visitors, SIP tool users that like we'll make some tools like Predictor or Roadmap, lead form submissions, WhatsApp communities, and webinar registrations. Some of them I think Prep Hustle has already been doing. And the target for webinar for website visitor is around 10K. And for leads, we have around 1,000 target. Now, coming to how to convert a lead into a paid conversion. For that, we can track the webinar attendance rate, sales conversion rate, lead to paid conversion ratio, and cost per acquisition. And for again, we have defined the targets here as well. Secondary, we have some secondary metrics as well. So like starting from webinar attendance rate, sales conversion rate, lead to paid conversion ratio. And again, we have set some targets here. Now, market positioning, let's come to the market positioning. What we have thought of is that since this is a pretty sensitive issue, like SIPs, interns, MBAs, people are like, that is a primary target of any MBA student, right? So that is why we can kind of instill a fear among the potential students. Like, what if I don't get shortlisted, or what if I get shortlisted, but I don't convert? But then we'll give them some hope, like maybe I can convert my best call based on whatever Prep Hustle suggests them. And then we can give them specific action. Like, I know what to do next. Why? Because Prep Hustle gave me that XYZ. It enabled me to do that thing. Then the plan of action will be simple. We'll first diagnose what we can do or what their profile can do. Then we'll educate them, we'll engage them, and finally, obviously, we'll convert them. That is our ultimate goal. On the right-hand side, we have a pricing strategy. So here's how we have approached this. An average typical MBA internship, let's say it pays around 80K to 1.2 lakhs per month. Let's just take that as a ballpark. Now, our course covers just 5 to 7% of that cost. So like that is a pretty, well, that is a very good decent amount if someone is getting that such a level of internship, right? If we compare with peers, one mock on TopMate is like around 1500 to 2000 rupees. SIP Elite gives that and everything else for 6000 rupees. So pretty good bang for buck. Opportunity cost, if we talk about, stipend alone is around 80K.
You have
and
1 minute left.
Okay. We just wrap this up. Persona, we have 3 types of personas, right? Tier through commerce student, we can just give out the SIP ready. Tier 1 engineer, SIP H, and a non-engineer from a first gen, we can give SIP Elite 1. About the customer acquisition map, I talked about 4 steps: diagnose, educate, engage, convert. For diagnose, we can make some simple tools like SIP shortlist predictor, roadmap generator. For educate, we can tell them some success stories, we can tell them some myth busters, resume transformations. For engage, we can tell them SIP daily challenges, we can float some challenges, founder Q&As. And to convert, we have some bundle pricing strategies like solo, duo, post, and quad. Next is valuation.
Yeah, so while looking at the various alternatives we had, we evaluated them and we gave weightage to each point. For example, reach is 0.2, impact is 0.3, etc. And then you basically use the RISE framework to sort out what is the priority. So we have also mentioned like which things can be implemented like right now, like within next 10 to 15 days or 1 month. And corresponding to that, we've also listed out the risks and mitigations. I'm not going to spend much time on this slide because we are short on time, but this is something I wanted to discuss, which is like the optimization. So we went through the website and the following are what we're suggesting. They include the suggestions for the short term as well as the long term. So first is the content and engagement suggestions. What happens is that Google has crawlers, and those crawlers look at what kind of blogs are there on the website. So we should basically write a lot of non-AI blogs. Sorry.
Sorry, your time is up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you could give us 1 minute, we have some very good insights here, but
I get it. I
no
get it,
issues.
but
No
it would
worries.
be unfair to others.
Yeah, no issues. Yeah.
So thank you so much for the presentations. I have just 2 questions before giving it off to Shivam. One is, you said that we make content and it reaches to people, they have this certain sense of fear and then they will enroll, blah blah blah. 3 teams have backed out of the competition finals till now because they're not available. Right. You were also not available in truest sense. And I'm very sure that since the induction process is going on, you're not replying to people, you're not using your Instagram, you're not doing anything apart from the work that college has given you. Do you really feel making content, we can actually reach to the people who we want to sell, given that they're now all almost busy?
I'll take
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm going to take this question. So yeah, induction is 1 week long, and it's definitely a very stressful time, and a lot of new people that we meet. However, after a couple of weeks of settling into the B school, there is sufficient time because most of the B schools, uh, I know firsthand as well, since I was part of another B school last year. So some classes end at 1:30, and there is sufficient time to, go and visit social media for a while. And they'll be following pages related to the MBAs. So yes,
But I
to
get it.
sum up,
I get it. But do you really think they will engage with number one, our content? Number two, even in case they do you think they will put that much mind space into thinking कि boss ये क्या बोल रहा है? Because I'm not sure which college you were last year,
yeah.
but मेरे college में you just want to go and sleep, and this will happen with you here as well in ISP.
Yeah, so the thing is, then obviously the content has to be somewhat unique and engaging, but there is a lot of fear among tier 2 and 3 IIMs. I'm very aware of that. And
That's
people
true.
have tried for lateral placements as well as placement preparations. I know a lot of my peers. So now it depends on how well we strategize the content that we are pushing. Uh, that will
Have you
determine
made a
the
plan
conversion.
for that?
Sorry?
Have you made any plan for that? Because
For
that
the
is the actual thing. Yeah. The saying that you have to make content, I also know I have to make content. What
So,
exactly have you come up with?
yes, Hemant, we have some content plans. So, like first, I told you, right? We can show some success stories, like someone who was an average MBA student. How did they gain success during their MBA? That is one type of content. Second is SIP Mythbusters. Like we can show them actual examples that you can see that someone from, I don't know, I am Shillong got into Bain, or let's say someone from XLR got into McKinsey. So it's not like only ABC or ISB people get into MBB. Some Mythbusters like that. That is one kind of content.
Do you think people from tier 2 will be able to relate to this?
Obviously,
Or
like
tier 3?
we see the main apprehension among tier 2, tier 3 is not that. See, they know where they stand, right? It's not like they're not self-aware, but they just need some push. They need some anecdotes to show to see that we can also achieve something. And obviously, when I know that MBB is just is not like they only take tier 1 students. Like there are examples who get into that. And if not MBB, we have extension strategy, we have EY Parthenon. We can show ample of cases. I'm pretty sure about, very confident about that.
And also adding to what Chaitanya said, this is more of a long-term strategy, obviously, because developing that kind of content and then getting constant engagement will take about a year or two. We also have some short-term strategies that we have shown in the 5th slide.
Okay.
Would
Over to
like
Shivam.
I could cover them. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so can you go to that slide where you have mentioned fear, hope, and action?
Sure, here.
So yeah, so is this a framework or a funnel? Like what you are trying to showcase here?
It's more of a linear chain, if you will. So it's I would say it's like a 3-step process. So it's not like we can just directly go to someone and take an action. I cannot just go to a tier 3 student and expect that they will take our course. So first step is to instill some fear in them so that they have that fear in mind that I might not get shortlisted, or what if I'm behind, or am I in the wrong place. Then we'll give them hope. Let's see, as I mentioned, like Mythbusters or some cases where someone from tier 2 went into a good company. We'll give them some hope like that I can convert it. I can get into Accenture. I can get into EY Parthenon. There are cases like that. There are people like me. And finally, we can take some action that, okay, if I think prep hustle guys are pretty good, they are legit, their courses look fine. Maybe I'll get some edge if I get that. And that is the action that we're talking about.
It's actually not exactly a framework, but it's actually we've been inspired by this law called hook strategy. It's actually a little different. We have customized it. It actually says trigger, action, and convert. That's generally used when you are trying to engage with your users on apps or in any way with your customers. So since we have this new product, since we have this new course that we want to market, I think it's a better way to approach it with these 3 steps so that we can like rightly direct all the users based on what we want to do.
Okay, so based on what you have just explained me now, you have written students don't buy a course because it has modules. They buy because they are anxious about SIPs. If you are saying this, but then explaining or giving them hope and action without having proper modules, the content. So how these two align?
So
On one way, you are saying that okay, they have fear. We will provide them hope, and then action will be taken. But how would you provide hope if you don't have a proper modules, proper content to make them feel confident? Okay, this prep hustle course will really help.
we are trying to we have assumed that they are going to get that hope by looking at our entire modules, like which is already present on the website and also on some YouTube content which might go. So based on that, they might take the action of purchasing the plan. So that's the final step of this.
Okay, can you go to that RISE framework slide?
This one?
Yes. So you have written 0.2, 0.3, these weightage. So how did you come up with these?
These weightages, right?
No, no,
These are the
Reach point,
0.2.
impact 0.3, confidence 0.2.
So yeah, these were sort of assumptions that we made. Like this was our decision, like how much we'll give a weightage to each of them.
So since we just we just have 100 days to make up a plan, we felt that the impact parameter should have more weightage. And since we have a limited time, we consider like impact and effort to be of more weightage, like no other major decision.
Because like effort, if the effort is higher, then obviously you'll lose out on time and then you'll not be able to finish it in 30-day deadline. So yeah.
Why effort and impact 0.3 and reach and confidence 0.2?
So we've
Like-
taken estimates again, like
So
because
on what basis did you took an estimate is what
Yes.
we are asking.
it's just
Don't you think reach matters more right now? Because I think it is all about getting people to know about us more than anything else.
See, I think
Exactly.
our main reason, our main motive here is not just to reach more people, but to convert more people.
More.
Yes.
And
But boss,
conversion.
if
See,
you don't
conversions is our
reach
more.
more people, how would you convert? It's like
Of course,
conversion
that's what I'm saying.
percentages are always 1 or 2%.
Absolutely, absolutely. So if we reach 1,000 people and we convert 10, it's better to not to do that and reach 500 people and convert 20, right?
Yeah.
That's a higher conversion ratio, and our top
So
line will be affected by 20, not 10.
I don't see a single initiative which can increase our conversion chances. Can you point out only one solution which will increase the conversion chances?
No, go to it.
Which one?
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, one of the things which I personally liked the most was for the referral by the seniors. Just have to look for the point too. Yeah. So this is one of the things, like if you're one is peer referral. So if somebody has taken a lower package and if they refer another person, then you
But for this,
provide
we do not need to reach anyone.
Sorry?
I mean, this is not something which will scale us to 100 people.
You must have existing registrations, right? So when
But
you
it won't scale. Do you think, like Shivam has already pointed out, that people don't talk about these things with their peers? How many people have you talked about that you got into launch lab case competition final or you're doing this? How many people would you tell that you are taking SIP classes? It is very good, you should take as well. Just for the CV review, you won't do that. You can walk up to your senior, get that CV review done.
Okay, fair point. The other point is you must have a pass out batch of the last year.
No, this is the first time we are doing this. Is
This is your
basic
first batch.
research. This is the basic research you have not done.
Okay. Yeah, like we were really under the assumption that there will be a pass out batch because another recommendation, at
If
least
you
for
see
next year, is
if you
to
see
utilize the present batch
Exactly.
and tell them to refer to the juniors.
that is for sure that if that was the case, we would have not even given the case, right? If you would have read the case brief, it is clearly written there that we are doing it for the first time. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Think of
Alisha, are you there, Alisha?
Yeah. Are
Do we
you
have
listening?
do we have more members from your team to present?
Yeah, they're there.
Great. Chalo. So your 8 minutes will start at 9:29. You can start presenting.
9:29. Okay, so my other teammate will be presenting. Smith will be presenting.
Hemant, I have sent you the request for sharing the screen. So
I've accepted it.
okay. Okay, so is the screen visible?
Not yet.
Is it now?
It's black. Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Yeah, so you can start, Alicia.
At 9:29, right? Yeah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Alisha Gupta. With me are Shreya Shinde and Smith Agrawal. Together, we are Team B's. MBA students, especially those from Tier 2 and Tier 3 students, schools with high career aspiration but limited resources, experience significant anxiety during SIP season. Prep Hustle was created to address this disparity by bridging the gap in structured preparation. Today, our presentation is structured across 5 key areas. We begin by understanding the market and analyzing the market. Then we move on to segment evaluation and value proposition. Next, we go through the buyer personas and pricing strategies, followed by the GTM distribution strategy using the PESO model. And lastly, one big bet, SIP readiness score and analytics framework. Let's begin with understanding the market first. As we can see here, the market funnel. India currently has over 2.85 lakh MBA and PGDM students enrolled annually across AICT approved institutions. The approved intake is 4.22 lakhs, but the actual enrollment stands around 67%, which gives us 2.85 lakh students as a total addressable market. Every single one of them eventually face internship and placement season, making them potential users of Prep Hustle's course and SIP readiness courses. Right. However, Prep Hustle's product is specifically designed for first-year students at the Tier 2 and Tier 3 institutions who are actively preparing for SIP. These students share defining characteristics, specifically average academic profiles, limited access to structured mentorship, and heavy dependency on external preparation resources. When we filter for Tier 2 and Tier 3 institutions, roughly 90% of all the MBA colleges, and then when we take only the first year students, which of the base that is 50%, we get a serviceable available market of 1.28 lakh students. Now, given Prepus's online first delivery model, its existing community presence, and its strong alignment with SIP and case competition needs, we believe capturing 20% of the SAM is a realistic and defensible target. That gives us a serviceable, obtainable market of approximately 25,700 students. And now, here's the truly exciting part. Our immediate goal is 100 enrollments. That's less than 0.4% of our obtainable market. We just need to reach the right students with the right message at the right time. Now, Smith will take over. Smith, are you there?
Oh, sorry, I was speaking on mute. Okay, so I will try to explain this slide. So as Alicia introduced, we are in this slide, we are trying to present you the profile of 3 types of students. Like first one is a tier 1, which is a student, for example, a student is there from tier 1 college. So it needs this kind of courses, but its intensity compared to other tier 2 students or tier 3 students is not that much high, or compared to working professionals, they does not need this type of course that much. So and in a tier 1 college, since they already have good professors, they have good peer learning group and all. So and they have guidance from their seniors as well. So due to this, a FOMO gets created, like they need the course but they don't need it that much. So that's why I think these type of courses should mainly target the tier 2 students and tier 3 MBA students. But in case of tier 3 students, what happens is, like, they need this kind of courses a lot, but where their willingness to pay is not that high. This happens because they are in a tier 3 college, so they might we have to make a guess that they might not be that much serious about getting SIP shortlists. They are
It's okay.
serious,
We
but
get the
not.
framework. We get the framework. You are
So
short on time. Can
okay,
we
so
jump to the solutions?
okay, so I will go to the value proposition metrics now. So these are the pain points which we have filtered out, like not getting SIP shortlist, weak CV, these kind of things. So what we can do is, in a course like Prep Hustle, we can target these product features like SIP preparation module, case competition training, framework library workshops, mock interviews, and then live mentor sessions. And these are the things which we have presented different structures of courses. So we have to filter students according to these pain points and then target these product feature customizably to different students. So yeah, so that's what this slide is about. Mainly we are targeting tier 2 students. So after this, Okay, so in this we have filtered three kind of students which I mentioned. So these are the buyer personas, like whatever I said about the three kind of students, we have presented an example using these three personas, like what they are facing. So now this is the pricing strategy which we have made. So one thing which we figured out, that the minimum that the SIP ready course, the price needs to remain the same, because the entry point should not be that much high. It should be in a budget for all the students so that they can enter. But our main focus should be to sell most of the SIP elite courses. So that's why what we have done is we have kept the pricing point of Edge and Elite to very close. Like previously it was 4,999. Now we have kept it to 4,599. So what we are doing is, so if the SIP Edge price is 5,499, we can the students will think that we only have to invest 500 rupees more to get the elite course. So this way we can like uh, sell the elite courses more, and yes, it will reduce the uh, filter of edge course, but it will increase the buy size of elite courses. So that's why we have increased the edge price but have kept the ready and elite courses price same as before. Okay, so now Shreyansh will guide us through the fourth slide.
So yeah, moving towards the distribution strategy, it is majorly around the digital channels, and we had divided the digital channels in the PESO model, that is the paid media, earned media, the shared media, and the owned media. So our primary focus is not on the paid media, that it includes like Meta ads and Google campaigns. What we figured out, or what we came to conclusion, was that we actually have a good awareness already. That is, we already have 35,000 owned community touch points. So it is, I personally believe that awareness is not a major problem here. Conversion is. And we need to actually delve deeper into the conversion strategy. And therefore, we need to focus more on the owned and earned media. So yeah, the content packs for the dedicated platforms are as follows. For example, for WhatsApp community, which is again an high conversion source due to warm lead. We can have content packs like daily SIP tips. We can give out them CV templates, etc. For Instagram, we a major purpose is the funnel, because we can use this handle as an awareness model. We can have action plans like SIP anxiety reels, shortlisting mistakes, and other things. YouTube being again an important platform for us. We can use it for trust creation, and the content pegs are as follows, like SIP mistake series, placement committee sites, etc. etc. LinkedIn also an trust building platform for us. We can make SIP related reality check posts, etc. etc. These are the content pegs, and I personally believe the distribution strategy revolves more on conversion than on awareness. So, moving to the next point, that is the one big bet for us. To be honest, I got this idea from the Krakow platform, the predictor score, the IIM call predictor score, and that is how we came to this thing. So our major lookout for this was that students are aware that they are lacking behind, but they are actually but the this SIP readiness score actually quantifies their lagging behind. So it may have various factors with different weightages, like the CV strength, the communication skill, your domain acumen, your business acumen, guesstimates, etc., etc. And this can help to also increase the conversion rate. People will truly understand where they stand, and this may help us to convert more students. Lastly, the analytical part, we have kept the KPIs pretty simple: reach, leads generated, CPL, that is cost per lead, webinar attendance, etc. And also there's one thing, that is NPS, that is the net promoter score, for us to understand how the actual customers are getting ahead with the course available. Yeah, that's it from the presentation.
Shivam?
Yes. Can you tell me in one line, like what is the final outcome of your slide one? What you're trying to show to us? Like, what's the final result of only slide one?
We are trying to show that our total addressable market and the fraction of people we can address to in slide one, that would come for 25,700 students as shown, and we have taken this to target for 100 enrollments, that is 0.4% of the total 25,700 students.
Okay, so you are saying that we can target 25,700 students, and from that we will get final 100 people, right? 100 enrollments.
No, we will target, and for the 100 enrollments, we have it is 0.4% of our target, which is like we have to maintain our strategy in that way for the first 100 enrollment.
Okay. Can you go to next slide where peso model is there? Yeah. So in the earned part, you have written the third point under optimization levers that streamline automated high conversion webinar funnels. What do you mean by webinar funnel? Can
So
you
I
please
would,
explain me
I
different
would,
stages of webinar funnel?
so I would like to answer on this. Basically,
Yes,
webinar
yes.
is a tool to get to the audience, right audience. And we have actually not developed an dedicated funnel through it, but yeah, it was a plan which we could have
Do you
done.
think people will attend webinar? Do they have time?
I personally believe that that is SIPs are one of the important
But
things
it's not about your
for
personal belief, right?
yeah.
Do you think people have time? Do you have time to attend a 2-hour webinar, sit through it, given that your college is about to start or already started?
Webinar is
Do
I
you
can't
have
handle
time,
about
yes or no?
pretty low time we would have.
Then how would you expect others?
Yeah.
Also, on what logic, like what is the basis where you thought that we should go ahead with earned and owned only, not paid
So
and
basic.
shared?
So the briefcase that we were provided, we had a very tight budget for us, and while we divided the market, I personally believe that we already have over 35,000 community touch points, and it is more about conversion than awareness
But
for the marketing team
why
to
do
do.
you assume that all the 35,000 people are our target market? There could be people who are previous subscribers. There could be
Okay.
people who are casual viewers. There could be people who are CAT 26 takers. There could be people who are CAT 27 takers.
Yeah.
Right. Why do you assume that all the 35,000 people are the ones who are getting into MBA?
Yeah, actually, that was not our assumption to target the whole 35,000 touch points that we have. So even when we got the 20% from the SAM, that is around that came, we did that maths on the basis of this 35,000 count that we got, and we kept time for we kept
How did you come up with 35,000 Wesley?
we just aggregated all the channels that we have. That is, we totaled WhatsApp community
Can you break it
2,500
down?
members. Yeah, we just aggregated, summed up the total
Exactly.
digital
I want to know
channels.
how.
So, for example, LinkedIn, we have 16,800 followers. Then we
Do
summed
you
up
think
with
all the people in LinkedIn are like there could be my batchmates in LinkedIn as well, right? Why do you take
correct.
them as a target market? And why do you even assume LinkedIn to be one of those places where I'll do this?
Okay.
Let's say you are running an initiative. Would you assume all the LinkedIn people to be your market? who are in your personal network. There could be your friends, there could be your batchmates, there could be your school batchmates, college batchmates, random people.
Not
How
all the 16,800
how
followers were
many?
the target,
How many?
but that is the actual number that we have. We cannot just assume any number. That's the actual number. Around out of those, we can target 50%, let's say.
What if I don't have even a single person apart from my personal network in that? I don't even accept people who could be the target market. They're only people who are passed out MBAs or MBAs of my batch.
Yes, so that's true, but I think our distribution strategy or the Prepas's distribution strategy is majorly run on digital channels, and LinkedIn again comes as an important channel to target.
When was the last time you bought something after seeing it on LinkedIn?
Sorry, sir.
When was the last time you bought something after seeing it on LinkedIn?
Not yet, sir.
Over to Shivam.
You have written Prep Hustle's challenge is not awareness generation but conversion optimization. How did you come up with this? Like, what study you did, and like, what proof points did you get because of which you are saying that challenge is not awareness?
I believe that we have huge market opportunity, like from the market sizing
No,
that
no,
we did.
no, I'm
Sorry.
not asking what you believe or feel. I'm asking like, do you have any concrete data points from which you are saying that okay, challenge is not awareness but conversion? Because we should have proper concrete data points na, from which we
Yes, sir.
can infer that okay, challenge is not awareness but conversion, or challenge is awareness not conversion.
So yes, the base assumption was again the number of touch points that we have on already the platforms that we have. But yeah, we made a mistake to assume that all the audience that we have is looking for this IP course.
Okay, one final thing from my side. If you can go to the last slide. You told that as per the case brief, our budget was tight, so you devised the strategy to come up like this, and then you are recommending us to make a platform, the SIP readiness platform. Can you please open? Which will cost us quite a bit if we don't vibe code it. Vibe coding actually most breaks a lot. If we get it built, it will take time, it will take money. And how do you come up with like interview readiness or case solving ability? How do you judge that?
So yes, sir. The core reason for this is to make the
That's
uh,
all right. How do you judge the case solving ability? Let's say you come to
we
my
can so we can have questions to them.
do
Like
you
we
think they have enough time to sit through and then answer the questions? Why would they answer questions of a new brand whose name they have not earned, and then that brand would randomly come up with a number that boss, you are your IQ is low, you cannot solve a case, so you need our course. Do you think people will do that?
So if they want to understand where they stand, they will definitely do it.
How many people do you think will do this?
So I cannot right now give a concrete reason with the.
How much money will it will cost to make?
So actually, we did not really delve deeper into it.
So would you just give out suggestions like this without actually seeing if it is practical or feasible? Do you think it can be done in the next 30 days? Let's just keep aside everything. Do you think it is possible to develop this in the next 30 days and to float to everyone and then get it used by people?
Can I answer this?
Sure.
So, Hemant, I would say that since like a lot of AI tools have come up in the market, so these type of like creating a skeleton of these kind of platforms is pretty easy right now. So I believe like it would maximum take 5 to 6 days to create a like a skeleton which we can like forward to the students which we are targeting. So
Do you
since
think
we are
as a
mainly targeting,
business, do you think as a business I can just forward the skeleton without assuring that it actually
No,
works?
by skeleton I don't mean that it is not tested. By skeleton I mean like we can firstly use some basic features like most of the important features. Like firstly, it will contain a survey form, like which would be approximately 5 to 10 minutes. So the initial skeleton would contain that only, and students have to give just 5 to 10%, like 5 to 10 minutes of their time, and then they will fill it. And according to that only,
That's
their
all right.
SIP
Sumit,
readiness.
tell me one thing.
Okay.
You want me, like we have told in the case brief that we have a very small team, right? I hope you remember that. So you
Okay.
want me to create content. You want my small team to edit the content, distribute the content. Then you want someone to sit on this, wipe code all of this, test this, and then in 6 days, make this and then float this. Do you think it is possible for a small team to do that?
No, I am not saying that we have to devote a lot of our time. Like we can, your team or anyone who is like has a basic knowledge of tech in your team
Do you
can
think
take
we
this
have
task.
time? That is not, see, it's not about knowledge. Do you think we have time?
I think since it will give us the results which we like, I think this kind of platform will give us the results. So we can like take out some of the time like which we are already taking out for the marketing of our course. We can take out some time from that, and then try to like present this accordingly. Like we can take out time from the marketing only, like which we are spending already, because this will really prove to be beneficial. This kind of platform.
You had 5 to 6 days. Why didn't you wipe code and show me how it would look like?
Yeah, that definitely we could have done it. So now
You
since
have
you are
more
saying it,
time than I have because I
yeah,
have a full-time job. I have to run a YouTube channel. I have to do marketing. And then you expect me to do all of this as well because I'm pretty sure anyone who is in my team is not doing an MBA right now. And anyone who is not doing an MBA would not be able to give justice to this platform because they don't know what actually happens behind the scenes.
mm,
Like you don't know how you judge an interview readiness. Why do you want to, which recruiter is seeing your networking during SIP? From my limited experience of Placecom, no recruiter has ever rejected a person for not being network ready.
okay, yeah, sure. Then we have to look try to see the implementation part in deeper like of this platform, like how
The
exactly
same
can.
question was mine as well. Like you have written networking and profile is very important for this SIP readiness score, but I don't think it is important for summer internship thing.
Or
And
even
also,
finals.
based on what we have talked about this SIP readiness score, do you think we should launch it for free?
Yeah, as I said, the skeleton which will contain just the basic features, we can launch it for free, and then whenever like we get a good amount of students using it, we can then like implement more features in it, and then bring out a cost feature accordingly.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
That's all from my side. Thank you so much for your presentation and all the
Okay,
best.
thank you, sir. All that.
Who's next?
Yeah, hi, Hemant. Am I audible? This is Samit.
Yes, Sam, you're next.
Yeah, let me say this.
So, is your teammate not there?
No, actually, like accelerate classes have already started, and they have an alumni session right now going on, which is mandatory attendance. So say couldn't join. Shall I start?
Sure.
Yeah. So good evening everyone. This is Sambit ex Delaware USI and current first year student of MDI Gurgaon. Together as team Twin Engines,
Can you speak a bit louder,
yeah.
please?
So in the next few minutes, I will be giving the go-to-market strategy for Prep Hustle and how to get 100 enrollments in 30 days. So let's dive into it. So first, I will be checking the competitor landscape. So we have taken B Tribe and Anand Sajar as MBA
as two competitor like benchmarking. I'm currently a student of B-Drive, so I can give better insights in how like PrepHustle can stand out. So for example, if we see B-Drive here, they are giving SIP specific courses. However, Unknown Searcher is mostly giving case competition and which are self-recorded. So here I think PrepHustle has an edge because they are doing live classes as well as getting people from outside the market who are pro in that domain to take the classes of the people in the batch. So as my peers have already suggested, so we will be first looking at the fear, like every tier 2 tier 3 student like thinks that we like it even shortlisted. However, it is not only limited to tier 1 or tier 2. So tier 1 students with limited like profile or who are a fresher, so they also have this anxiety or dilemma that whether they can get placed or not. So next is the main thing which PrepHustle can here identify is that the JD specific SIP courses, because no competitor like B-Drive like do JD specific courses. Now if we go to differential pillars of PrepHustle, first of all it is Hemant, who is the face of PrepHustle and who has already been in placement cell as a member of it. He knows how to what company look in hiring people, so that can give a big bonus. Another is the JD first prep, which I have already mentioned. Next differential pillar is live sessions, which SMBO Pro doesn't have. And next is the tier 2 tier 3 B schools along with the tier 1 people with limited average profile. Next I would say about the pricing architecture. So according to like currently it is SIP Ready, Elite and like Ready, Elite and Pro. I am suggesting that so we will like combine 3 into 2 and make it standard and pro. So one will be 4,999, another will be 5,999. And what we will do is we will do SIP Ready as an early bird scheme, which will provide first 25 takers at that price, because SIP Ready currently doesn't give mock PI, which is I think is important for any SIP student. Next is the 30-day roadmap. So first is the igniting the base. First already we have the WhatsApp community, so we can regularly post community messages, same as the YouTube along with LinkedIn and Instagram reel. Now when we go to week 2, the base is already set. Then we will start to quantify those efforts. So it will be 3 per week, 3 reels per week and 1 Instagram story in 2 days. And what we will do is we will also give a forward kit to WhatsApp people where they can already see what they will get in this course. Next is a social proof push. That means that we will post testimonials from who are already there in the batch 1. So how they liked it, some comments or 30-second video in Instagram, what they liked it and what people can learn from this course. Next is the urgency close, which will be the direct DM post. We will track that how many people are clicking on that using bit.ly, and then we will directly message them.
Same.
Yeah. So next is the one big bet, that is recent assumptions. And scaling ideas here could be like for example B-Drive has college tie-ups.
मैं 21 को निकलूंगा 22 को पहुंचूंगा.
So we can also have college tie-ups like B-Drive does with IIMA. So people from that college can also enroll in that course. Next scaling idea will be the word of mouth, as already everyone has mentioned, that people already in the course can like make it forward. Next is the domain specialization. So we can add more like consulting classes, marketing, finance tracks within the case competitions. Next strategy can be like using Telegram and Discord to funnel through people. For example, B-Drive uses extensively Telegram to handle all the student queries. We can use bots of Telegram. I also like have a dedicated platform where people can post their doubts if they have one-on-one. Next can be Discord, because it can create a direct community and you can directly connect with them online on a video call, and it's more private. Next I will suggest some enhancements and feature additions which we can make. For example, when we first click the PrepHustle page, it shows that SIP prep course preparation course for 2026. This can be more like it is more generic, and it can be more dynamic, like SIP Launchpad. Next can be, for example, we can, some of the things have already been implemented in the website from the last PPT when we submitted. So one was the rating which people have already given to the courses. So however, the rating was quite less, so we can increase that rating so that trust can be built more. Next, something we can add is the slot booking system, as well as more to the SIP courses, such as profile building or as quiz sessions and assignments, like weekly assignments, etc. So to get this, we have decided to interview 5 people from across the college, like tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3. So for example, you can see that in tier 1, although his profile is quite good, he does not have case competition knowledge. So we can so he joined BDrive MBA Pro, which is only case competition. So what we can Prepper can leverage is, it can also add case comps in the pricing model itself, which I will show in the next slide. Yeah, so this was the pricing model. Here what we noticed is, so there is no mention of case competitions or like case sessions being included in the course. However, the description has it. So here you can add it so that it will create more trust and people will be engaged more. Now coming to conclusion and recommendations. So UX and navigation I have already touched upon. Next is the case omission, which I talked in the pricing model. Next is pricing architecture, that Ready, Edge and Elite can be clubbed into 2, that is standard and pro along with the early bird. And ratings and social proofs, it means that what the batch 1 has already experienced, they can give their own rating as well as the comment which you can attach the video message in that platform. Next, another one I will be going through is that in that website, when we go to different domain like the data, course, and then when we go back, it doesn't go completely back and goes one-on-one back, which creates a problem. I think we can directly improve this to get more visibility. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for presentation. I didn't get the website for the point. What were you saying?
Can I show the website, sir?
Sure, you can open it.
Yeah. So for example, if I open it and then I go to data, course, pricing, and now if I want to go back, so it goes one back, like it will go to, one second. Yeah, so it goes at so first second I click course, so it's now in course. Next, when I go back, it goes to the data. So I think it should be directly back, so that if our student does 10 to 15 clicks, then it will then he or she will be confused in a loop and will be stuck in this page only, which will make a bad experience for him and her. Yeah. Yeah, any questions?
I didn't get your hero solution. What exactly would be your best solution?
So hero solution here, I would think, is the pricing model. So what we are suggesting is to combine 3 into 2 as standard and pro, because as a SIP course, as a one mock PI is very much important, because people won't get, students won't be learn know the first hand experience how an interview will look like. So I am suggesting to combine the 3 courses into 2 and launch an early bird course to replace the ready one for the first 25 people who show interest. So that will also create an urgency among people, as well as reflect what Prep Hustle can actually contribute to the society, to the people.
One more question before I give it to Shivam. You said that you are right now in BDrive.
Yeah,
so
correct.
What exactly made you opt for it?
So when I was choosing, it was in April. So there weren't much courses like PTribe who had the testimonials of previous batches, as well as there was no live record like live sessions who like any competitor was doing live sessions. For example, Ace MBA Pro was already recorded, and so the options were two. One is PrepB and B-Tribe. So because B-Tribe offered a lot of initiatives. For example, in the A game they offered case competitions, CV betting, live project opportunity, as well as domain sessions for all the domains for, such as finance, strategy, HR, etc. So
So
that made
it's
me
priced
opt
somewhere
for it.
around 17,000-18,000, right?
Yeah, but if we take a one-on-one, like for one course, it will be 4,000 something.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so I have not taken all the 17, like for all the four courses. I have taken only two, and I have paid 9,999. And if I would have taken only one, it would have been 4,999. So they have categorized it on basis of if someone has poor profile, they can have live project opportunity and CV vetting. If someone has poor case comp skills, then they can take the case course competition. Like this, they have divided. Another they did is they brought AI master classes. So they are bringing people from outside industry to teach how can AI optimize student culture and how can students utilize them. So that was another 5,000 which I didn't took.
Over to Shiva.
Hi Sambit, can you go to slide number 5?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. So, can you explain me in your own words, what do you mean by JD to reality content series?
So, what I meant is, for example, as Hemant was already in the PlaceCom, so he knows how each company is specific to, like to the job description of that company. So, what we can do is, for a company, what he has already seen, without naming that company, he can like suggest, for example, this is the company X, and then want this from the people or the students enrolled. So here what in the YT reels or the shorts, like Insta reels or shorts, we can convey to people what like companies actually want. So this will create more engagement.
But do you think short form of video like reels, YouTube shorts can act as a proof for public, like proof of depth for public, because you have written why it works, public proof of depth?
Yeah, so
Because
like
shorts is something like people just view it and just scroll it away.
yeah, so I get it, but the major challenge here is the time because people are already joining B schools. So only thing they can get time is to scroll a bit of Insta or some sorts. And having Hemant as a face of IMK as a placement coordinator himself, I think that will place a lot of credibility on the sorts, and people will actually believe and engage in it. And once a lot of people see it, a few people will all like will be interested in the course.
Okay, you have written B2B college tie-ups. In that you have written if B Tribe does it, Prepustle can too. So like, can you give example like how B Tribe has done and
So
what?
what B Tribe did was,
What?
so they have a tie-up with IRMA College. So IRMA College students get the access of A game directly. So B Tribe teaches them to get SIPs, and that does the marketing for B Tribe itself without uh, like making much of its own like investment. So like that, not now I get that, but post 30 days when a few cohorts are over for prep hustle, this can be one of the solutions.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yep.
That's
Thank
all
you.
from my side, Hemant.
That's from my side as well. Thank you so much, Sambit.
Thank you, Aman. Thank you, Siva. Have a nice day.
One second, huh? Okay, great. Uh, So the next team, Rohit, right?
Yes. Please confirm if I am audible and my screen is visible.
Team is not yet visible.
Is it visible now? Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah. Okay. So do I start now?
Yes, you can start.
Okay. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I'm Rohit Raut. I'm joining IIM Lucknow, and my co-teammate is Shruti. She has not joined yet because she had some kind of mandated program in her college as well. So for the case study, I want it to start with a story. So, like Hemant, let's imagine that it's around 12 p.m. and a student has just received an SIP shortlist. He opens YouTube, he watches another interview preparation video, he opens Telegram, he downloads another set of notes, he opens LinkedIn, he reads another success story, blah, blah, blah. But at the end, when he gets to sleep, he asks, am I actually ready? So that is the moment where exactly prep hustle starts. So here I have tried to put a kind of tagline. It is that I got the call, my profile is thin, everyone seems more prepared. I don't know what actually happens in that room, can but I can't afford to wait. Space this. So we want to figure out a solution to such students who are looking for getting the things like. So what are the core insights we can say? So I have provided a current market scenario. We get ample information from YouTube. Telegram is for notes, LinkedIn inspiration, coaching theory, and all. But the missing, which is the perfect execution engine, so that we can think as a prep hustle, what prep hustle is providing as of now. So uh, the next slide. Okay, so the next slide, we try to make it understand about the competitor landscape and what we can figure it out from it. So all the gap that we can analyze, here is the bar chart we have put, and mostly all the price scenarios for all the competitors of uh, prep hustle, they are providing the price point more than 6K. You can figure it out from here. And about the pricing architecture, what we are currently trying to offer, it is about 3499, 4999, 5499. It is all about. So now I want to make you know about what is the value we are delivering. So this is a kind of basic market segment strategy which I have tried to build. So the value where what we are providing, it is about 18,000, and we are putting the launch price which we are putting, it is about 5,000. So I can see that it is also a kind of market strategy or marketing value chain which we can position it on the website as well. So about the basic case case competition, like the case which we have got, it is that we need 100 enrollments in 30 days. So these are the kind of tags that what we have built, and at 100 enrollments at 4,999, we'll be making around 5 lakhs. So what are the positioning and website basics? I will try to get it very fast. So what is the own gap? It is like 200 plus real JDs we have, like where we are positioning ourselves. No one is doing such kind of things. And the domain clusters, like verifiable and unreplicated by any competitor. Like we can give the scenarios of different students participating over such issues and all. And also it's about the tier 2, 3 students mounts. And the fixed group, what we can see is that 51 students, batch 1 is invisible on the site. At like we can use it as a statistical card as well. So this is a kind of basic market scenario where we are heading better than these kind of competitors. So okay, so the plan which we are trying to solve, the problem which we are trying to solve, it is that about 30 days we want 100 enrollments, right? So I have tried to put it into 3 different phases. So first I'll go through the outcomes what we'll be getting. It is about the 2,680 warm leads which we are getting from the market, like from the market or from the value which we have built as of now. And the projected campaign, it is would be of around 40x. I'll try to explain it on the next slide as well. And this is the target. So the phases where I have kind of splitted, it is about the ignite, amplify, and sustain. So I'll try to get it into very fast. So in the ignite phase, we want to convert the people already sitting with their wallets open. So here we'll be targeting more than targeting 55 to 60 enrollments just in a 1 to 7 days. So what we'll be doing at first, we can do waitlist blast to 180 members. We have 180 members waitlisted, and there we can launch a 48-hour early bird price lock. So we can provide all the three segments which we have decided, which we have seen on the last slide. And we have a WhatsApp community of around 2,500 people. And this is also one kind of testimonial for batch one. And also we can plan from the day three onwards that Hemant, like he is posting on his personal LinkedIn about his story, about the batch one numbers and the current scenario, that how many people have joined. So also about the next thing, we can see about the Instagram reel, where we are figuring this as our USP, which is about 200 plus JDs. There is no one as of now I have searched that they are providing such kind of insights. And also we can stick to personal DMs to top 100 engaged commenters. We get that data into YouTube and Instagram as well, like who are the top 100 people, and we can do personal DMs as well. And so at this phase, we are targeting around 55 to 60 enrollments. And for the Amplify phase, here we would find it little struggling, but we'll do it with a plan. So I have this plan. So we'll come up with a launch peer ambassador program. And here I'm expecting that all from the 51 people, we can get around 30 students who can bring peer student each and get 200 cashback. So that is roughly around 6,000, right? And from the 9th and 10th day, from the 5-6 batch one students, they can post authentic, like we can make them do such things. It doesn't take that much time, and we can create a simple template and we can transfer it to them. Like you can post this, so they doesn't get that much time to edit from their side as well. And all the things which these people are doing, Hemant can repost them all. So it kinds of create credibility, right? So also about the YouTube long form, we can create masterclass SIP prep masterclass videos that should be free as of now. And the other program which I wanted to enroll, it is about the 7B schools. That is college. This is college representative activation. So we can plan about 7 to 10 B schools, and there we can put one person as that representing that B school, and he can get 300 enrollments. Like he can get the cashback of 300 per enrollment as well. So this is the kind of motivation where we can create to in such scenarios. And also about the daily Instagram story countdown, we can put it on the Instagram as well. I want like more engagement coming from the Instagram as well. So we can
1
put it
minute
like
left.
we have. Okay. So this is a space where we are talking about the sustain, like how we'll be sustaining. And these are the warm leads, I'll say that what are the warm leads we are getting from that. And here are my assumptions, like 2%, 5%, 20%. And here, what are the kind of real-time activation we can do from the enrollments. So what is the final like campaign which we have spent? It is around 12.3K, and the projected revenue is around 499. Like the campaign ROI is around 40x. This is one of the kind of thing. And here I would like to talk about the bet. That means the plan that scales, the risks we have already solved. So here I have tried to put three different assumptions, like in the one big bet, what we are doing to do, and about the scaling ideas. Like we have got a batch one, we have got 100 people, but what about the next? What about the cohort 2, 5, 10? So here I have tried to build the scenarios like SIP readiness, quiz, we can put it on the website, WhatsApp segmentation, YouTube search engine optimization, and campus partner program. These are the plan I have built that we can do for the next period. And here risk and assumptions, what are the risks and assumptions are associated with such thing? It is about the waitlist decay. Real is not underperforming. So what we can do at such moment, and competitor response. And these are the assumptions which I have built, that batch one satisfaction is greater than like moderate, and Hemant needs to spend a lot of time, like it's around 2 hours, like 1.1 to 1.5 hours per day. And WhatsApp is not over messaged, and launch 6-8 weeks before shortly, so that we can get such numbers coming to us. And about the
That's all.
recommendation.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you so much.
Over to Shivam.
Hello, Rohit.
Hello,
Am
hello,
I
sir.
audible?
Yes.
Yeah. So can you explain me the four-step referral flywheel?
uh on which slide, sir?
The current slide which you are showing. I think
Okay.
the last one, last slide, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
the left
yes,
side,
yes.
the one big bet.
uh okay. That is a 4-step referral flywheel which I have tried to like get to the thing which I was proposing, that 300 cashback per enrollment. So first, what we need to do is that 51 people we have at batch one students, right? So we can give them unique code, and after that they'll try posting their stories. And also the moment when they come up with one like referral, enrollment, and we'll give 300
No,
cashback. And then
but those students will post stories about when, at what time period they will post,
okay, that
at
needs to
what
be done.
stage.
Yeah, I have mentioned it. That needs to be done at this amplify stage, which is of around 8 to 21 days, like from the second week onwards. We can plan it.
Okay. Okay. So can you give an example? How would the story look like? Like what all things they can write?
Okay, so as I was saying that we will only prepare that kind of story and we'll put to such students so that they don't waste that much time. We can mostly share about their testimonials, like you have said, like there are 2 to 3 people who were on this discussion as well who have joined your program. So we can take the real time data, like how like we can get the poll from such people and how they are rating it. So we can give that thing back to them, like how they are finding things useful in their current life scenarios and how many case competitions they have tried to getting in after that like previous time, like when they were not like enrolled into prep hustle. So that is a kind of thing we can prepare it. We can do it in the system that will not cost that much, but that needs a little time to figure it out.
Okay. According to you, what are some friction points which students can feel while posting reels or like while posting any testimonial? Like what all things which will make them stop? Like, okay, I should not be posting or I should not be sharing about this course.
Okay, so there can be various like scenarios where they are not pushing them, like they're having them friction. First is that they are not like they are not very much used to in the social media. That can one of the things that we can say that is a risk coming through. They are not that much kind of available on social media. That could be one of the things we need to see. Like not everyone is that much kind of engaging. And the
Okay.
second thing, huh,
Yeah,
like
continue.
the second thing, it could be that like they have tried to post once and twice, they didn't get any engagement, so they lose motivation, right? So we need to make it like we need to work it out, like how we can do it more engaging so that they try to get such kind of engagement. So we don't even want them to lose the motivation of making people come over here.
Okay. Do you have any other plan or idea via which, even though we are not paying them, but still they are going ahead and posting on their own? Like they are feeling like, okay, I should be sharing my experience about this course. What do you think will enable them to do so?
Okay, we can come up with the plan like during our like during our classes and all. We can put some kind of uh, like strategies or some kind of package to them. Like if they try to get into enrollments, it's not only about the 300 cashback, but we'll let them offer something better or something a kind of better facility from the other compendium as well. Like we have for 6,000. So we can get into some kind of better offers or some better kind of strategy. Like if they get into one enrollment, we'll get one class of one-on-one mentorships, something like that. So that kind of thing would be very much
Don't you think
like
it would be
between us.
unfair to people who
No,
have
it's not.
registered?
Yeah, I don't think that it is very much kind of unfair because I am speaking for those people of 51 people. So we'll give such offers to them, not currently, but we can plan for such things. Like it's like we can like we are giving it to 51 people, and anyone who tries to and who wants to get such kind of mentorship without even spending that 2,000 extra, so they can get it, right? So it's not about 1 or 2 people; it's about the whole system or all students who can get it. So
Can you go to the second slide?
yes, sir.
No.
Yeah.
Come down. I think it's not the second slide.
Third slide.
Next slide. Next slide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fourth one.
here. Yeah, so you have in forecasted conversion metrics, the conversion percentage. You told that you have assumed. So, like, what was the logic behind your assumption?
Okay,
Did you
so
study the market? Did you study the competitors, like how they are performing? Or did you
no,
take the best case or worst case? Like, what is the logic?
no. Currently, I would be very honest. I didn't get that much time to get it validated from the other servers as well. But this is completely based on my assumptions and my teammates' assumptions. Like we have discussed kind of with my friends as well who were participating in this case. Com ultimately they didn't get kind of like like getting shortlisted for the final round. But I discussed with them. They were also expecting कि हाँ इतना ही होगा. So it came around like, but I didn't do the market study from other. other
But
competitors
don't you
as well.
think this is the most important thing? If you are
Yes,
showing
yes.
these numbers in the coming slides, like in the next slides, and you are uh, preparing or you are giving your hero solution, you are pitching your ideas with these numbers, then don't you think this is very important
Yes, sir.
step?
Yes, sir. I would say that it is very much important, but this is why I've kept the conversion rate like very less. You can say it's about like 2%. It's about the 5%, and where I put around 100% and 20%, which is like one of the highest. 100% I was expecting for that 30 warm leads, and this 20% I don't think it is too much because 180 people were already on our wait list. So I think this is
Okay,
fair
but did
enough
you do any
because
kind of, but did you do any kind of market study? Like, did
no,
you
no, no.
research about okay, on an average, how WhatsApp community conversion works? What if I go now and I check that it is more than 2%? Like, what if it is 6%? And what if it is very less than 2%?
Yeah, yeah, sir. I didn't got it cross-checked, but I can do that for the next.
Okay, that's all from my side.
Thank you, sir.
That's all from my side as well. Thank you so
Okay,
much,
okay.
Rohan.
Thank you so
All
much.
the best.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
All the best.
Okay, we have just 2 more teams to go. So Aniket, you there?
Yeah, yes, Hemant. I and
Hello,
Karthik
sir. Hello,
we are
sir.
past.
Can you please tell your team name?
Sir,
It is ROI Mavericks, Hemant.
All right. All right.
Just a second. Uh, I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, you may start.
Yes. Hold on. Okay. So, good evening, judges. So, I, along with my teammate Karthik, we are from NMMS Mumbai, and today we'll be presenting our deck to Prep Hustle. So our main objective is to scale Prep Hustle from 51 paid enrollments to 100 paid enrollments in just 30 days. And in order to do that, our methodology is divided into 4 major areas. First is secondary research, where we have done competitive benchmarking, consumer insight analysis, where we have conducted one-on-one real interviews of the students from belonging to different B schools. Primary research involves a survey from responses which we have circulated among the students, and last is our GTM strategy. And on top of that, our focus areas will be community first conversion, which leverages the community of Hemant itself, and content and trust flywheel. Basically, this shows that this is not just another course. It is a course that can help you even after during the SIP and also the final placements, or even maybe after even in the future. In interviews after your MBA. And last is scale and ecosystem expansion, where we have given some additional recommendations that you can use it after after the batch after certain batches. So this is our research, primary and secondary. So in competitive benchmarking, we have compared Prep Hustle with 4 other competitors, which this is similar, which offers similar courses which Prep Hustle offers. And on the 4, and we have judged them on the basis of 4 parameters: pricing, target audience, positioning, GTM, and distribution. So this is the gist of the competitive benchmarking. And in the primary research, we've got around 27 survey responses, 4 interviews, and out of in the I would like to say that almost 73% of the people belong to tier 2 colleges, which is the potential customers of Prep Hustle. And so uh, the thing is, and so the overall key takeaway is the market gap is real. Students need confidence, not more content, which they can already find on other social media platforms. That this is where Prep Hustle can bridge the gap between student and their SIP placement.
so since we have looked at the competitive benchmarking as well as the research insights which Aniket governed, so we are now deep diving into the interviewers' deep concerns and what are their pain points and what are their SIP needs. Mr. Akash Kamboj, who is from IIT Mandi. So he has a good technical work ex of 30 months in computer and the IT services sector, and his core domain interest is product management. But he struggles to give the structured interview answers. So he wants structured interview related prep, which will help him to translate his technical knowledge into the background, that is the product management role which he is targeting. Then we have talked to Mr. Siddiq Vasu from IIM Rohtak. Since his main interest is open to all domains, but he feels he has a good technical knowledge. Like he has been pursuing BBA, but he fails to give translate his academic knowledge briefly into the interview experience. So he's looking for the structured interview program instead of relying on YouTube fragmented content. And SIP needs is he wants personalized one-on-one
We can
mentorship.
also read this, Karthik. Do you have any insight?
Okay. So, sir, Mr. Siddharth basically wants that he should be given some personalized interview prep. Like he doesn't want that interviewer or mentor is not available for the continuous feedback, so that he could not learn. Like Mr. Ayush, he's from like B Pharma background, so he want to translate his domain knowledge. He want to switch
We
to
can
careers
read this,
like.
Karthik.
Okay.
Do you have an insight?
Sir, like I have conducted interviews of Mr. Ayush. So I learned that he wants a certain kind of domain or the targeted centered research in the SIP. Like he wants targeted centered modules, like step by step, in which he will be given, if he's targeting for the FMCG roles, then he wants that kind of SIP related interviews. Like Mr. Kunal, he is an active participant in the extracurricular activities, as well as he has basically achieved very much academic expertise, but he doesn't get any kind of structured interview prep or the structured content formulation for the SIP. That is why he wants someone who can give him a structured SIP course in one go, so that he can learn all the technical skills, as well as the he could develop his storytelling techniques, because he struggles in the PI experiences as well, like he has told to us in our interview. Okay, Aniket, next.
So now, since we have already touched upon the secondary research, consumer persona, real interview insights. Now, let's deep dive into GTM strategy. So we have divided our GTM strategy into 4 weeks: week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. So in week 1, we will be targeting the 180 waitlist people who themselves showed interest in this course, and basically they are the very easily, basically the customer acquisition cost, the CAC is very low in that area, because they are the people who trusted Hemant, so it removes the friction. And so we are assuming around 30 to 35 enrollments from there. And so these are the two medium through which we can do that. First is WhatsApp broadcast, and second one will be email. And WhatsApp, we can do it like a kind of a voice note to all the members, and use, and also in like email we can send them payment link, so that they can pay as soon as possible. And in week 2, we have Instagram Reels Blitz, where we are leveraging the Instagram reach, where we have 760K monthly reel views. And this is our like kind of recommendation, that 5 reels, one every 2 days. And these are the some of the recommendations from our side. In week 3, we will be it is like referral engine. So for example, if batch 1 is
It's
already
okay,
there.
Aniket. Can you tell me how do I reach to people, because everyone is busy right now? Can you solve that for me? Everyone is coming up with a social media calendar, or this to post, that to post. But my only question is, how do I reach the people? How do I ensure that they're watching, because they're all busy?
So the one way, let's say there are 51 people already in your course, right? So now one way to do is that firstly batch referral engine, because since they are already a part of your course, those people will refer to the other other students of different B schools. That way we can reach his own specific targeted students. That is one way. Second one will be like for example, if we are conducting any webinar or any kind of a free workshop for the students, there we can ask that if you getting their kind of email ID or something, then we can send them a personalized course brochure that can bring some more enrollments as well. So that will be like my strategy to go upon that. And like in closing sprint, it will be more like a closure where we will do a enrollment counter that these many students have already enrolled, and these 1 year left in Instagram live that the course course is about that the batch is about to be closed, and at the very end it should be closed, because if we further extend, then integrity will be a question mark on that.
All right.
So
I think
since
the
we have
time is over.
Okay.
Shivam. Shivam, any questions?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Can you go to the previous slide?
Sorry, which slide number?
Previous slide, just before question. Yeah. So in the referral engine and credibility spike, what what you are trying to pitch here? Please explain me in your own words, not what's written on the
So
slide.
basically, sir, referral engine means the basically. So for example, if we have X number of students, right? So if that even one person can refer this course to someone else, he like it can be friend, relative, anything, that itself becomes a potential customer, because you never know whether that person will convert or not. If it converts, it's well and good, but that will be a kind of word of mouth marketing that we are trying to inculcate over here. And in so this is what overall gist in this referral engine week.
Acha, and you have written 51 alumni into 30% refer into 50%.
Yes,
So
sir.
how did you come up with 30% and 50% this data? Or you can say this metric.
So, sir, in that, since these are the people who are already enrolled in the course, and they know the pedagogy of the mentors that are in the prep hustle, right? And it is also like these are the ones who becomes the potential referral engine. So that is why we have kept 30%, because the like we cannot say that 80% of them will refer. So we kept it as low as possible. Like it cannot be 10% because it will be too low. So we kept somewhere like between like 20
No,
to
like how you are how you are deciding how you are deciding 10% is too low, 30% is okay, 20% is great.
Yes, sir.
How
So
you are
basically,
deciding?
when yes, sir. So basically, for a creator led who is who has an experience from who has been insights from IMK placement cell, old IM, then the also the reach that Hemant has, for that 10% conversion will be a too low metrics, too low metric, because 10% conversion can also be brought by the meta ads or any kind of other paid traffic. But since this is these are the students which trust Hemant, that is why we kept a little bit higher on the higher side. That is why 30%, sir. And 50% is like even half of them converts, then it will be around 7 to 8.
Got it. In the closing sprint,
Yes,
day
sir.
28, you have written about final reel, Hemant's personal story,
Yes, sir.
pure story, no features. This is the closer. So, like, shouldn't it be present in every week? Why only final week, like closing sprint?
Sir,
Shouldn't
actually,
we
we are
make
trying.
shouldn't
We
we
are
make people aware about his personal story from the beginning?
Sir, actually, in this closing sprint, we are trying to ensure the integrity of the platform. Like, since Hemant sir's target is towards like reaching someone who has not got very niche profile, like which is for sure of conversion, right? So if we close the batch profile and we share the final reel in that, then we will maintain the integrity. And if more SIP enrollments work after that, we can shift to them to the next batch. Then we can scale up our operations in this.
Sorry, I did not understand.
Sir, like
Can you again
yes,
explain?
yes, sir. Like in
And
first batch.
you can explain me in very easy way. No need to use
Okay.
jargons or heavy
Okay.
technical words.
Sir, in first batch, suppose there are, let's say we achieved 60 enrollments. Our target is to reach from 51 to 100, right? So let's say
No,
we
just a minute. Just a minute.
okay.
Did you understand my question? What is my question? Repeat what I asked. Hello.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir.
Ah, I'm asking, did you understand my question?
Yes, sir. Sir, you are asking like why we have put this final reel in the closing sprint. Why cannot we put elsewhere? Like in every week, we can put that reel.
Yeah. Yes. Now explain.
So final reel, sir. Actually, the final reel will work out once we retain our enrollments. Like if we have already told our story, but final reel will be put on in order to ensure that this course is specifically targeted towards certain people in order to help certain people who are not sure of converting their final SCPs or who just lack certain skills like in interview processes or like conveying their stories of the academic background very technically. So I think that should be.
Okay, and can you explain non-negotiable in week 2? Personally replying every comment and DM in the first 60 minutes after posting. Who would be replying for every comment, and why it should be non-negotiable?
So, sir, per I like according to me, if there are let's say 10 comments, right now 10 comments they are commenting on their own. Since they are commenting on their own, they genuinely want to know know the contents of the course. And if they are if they like that course, they can be the potential they are our enrollments. And so that is why like if we are doing a personal replying to each and every comment and and also doing direct message to them, that feels a kind of that gives a touch of personalized, like a kind of one-on-one mentoring. So that gives a perception that if this person is replying to each and every comment, then obviously in the course as well he will be doing he will be taking one-on-one mentorship very seriously. And that is why it is non-negotiable. Like this was our perception, like our thinking.
So
Do you
Hemant should
think
be
people are
replying.
available?
Sorry, sir.
Do you think I will be available every time for 60 minutes? Like within 60 minutes, I can reply. And why do you want to set wrong expectations of people? I have a full-time job. I have to make content. You have given so many other things. So you want me to make content. You want me to make reels. You want me to make full YouTube videos. You want me to design the course. You want me to get mentors on board and then reply people in 60 minutes. So do you think it is possible? So
Sir, like
which one, according to you, think can happen without me? Without my involvement, content cannot be made. Without my involvement, course cannot be designed. Without my involvement, things cannot move forward. And then you are expecting me to set an expectation in the mind of people that I will be available for them like 24/7.
So sir, like we like my idea is to like give up. So when it comes to DMing, we can do a automation like as soon as the any person comments on that reel or any video, that automation like should work, and they should
But
get.
then how it is personalized? which automation is personalized? I don't see an automation which is personalized in nature. You said personalized, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how do you think an automation will personalize the replies?
But okay.
Have you even thought through this?
Sir, like we can like hire any person on a like a monthly wage and like who can handle the social media account of yours, then that will be.
Do you think that person will know as much as I do? And if that can be done, then where exactly, like, how exactly am I going to be different from anyone else?
Yeah, I think this is where we like we didn't thought of this scenario, sir.
Why is CAT Institute Masterclass here when we are selling SIP course?
So, sir, like we can collaborate with because uh, these are the people who are going to get into their dream colleges or basically
But
XYZ
I
any.
want for next 30 days, boss. Is this a
Okay.
next 30-day plan? Or do you think people who are studying in CAT institutes will join an MBA college in the next 30 days?
No, sir.
That's all from my side.
Yes, same. I also don't have more questions.
Thank you so much, Aniket. Thank you so much, Karthik. All the best, and thank you so much for the presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
So we are down to the final team. I know it's a pretty long day, a lot of insights discussed. I'm pretty sure Yashita is now much more prepared than anyone else right now with the kind of questions that would be asked. But okay. Do you have your teammate here, Yashita?
Yes,
Yes.
I have one of my teammate. The other teammate is not currently present.
No.
So,
Chalo. So let's start.
yeah. Is my screen is visible?
Ha.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, panel.
Can you put this on full
Although it's
screen?
just a minute.
F5, F5.
One, going to put on. Is it okay?
Ha. Yes, yes.
So, okay, so good evening, panel. I'm Yashita and I'm representing team KPI North. My team members are Ashish and Janvi, and we are from IIM Kozhikode. Today, we are presenting Prep Hustle, converting placement anxiety into trusted conversation, a frugal zero budget go-to-market framework for upcoming summer internship prep cohort. So in this deck, we have, first of all, turning candidate insecurity into high cohort retention, and then unlocking the demand and the weekly structure plan. After that, we have the 30-day organic GTM funnel. Then we have our core differentiation strategy, or the one big bet we have. Some core issues that we found after uh, conducting the calls and surveys, and then we have some solution. There's references and some questions. So, yeah, coming back to the slide one. First of all, our goal is clear. We have to secure 100 paid enrollments in 30 days without paid advertising metrics. Our core target audience will be primarily tier 2 and tier 3 candidates, and also tier 1 candidates with average and thin portfolio CV hooks. To enter in this market and to win this market, first of all, we have to understand the core psychology behind the anxious candidates. They are suffering from intense imposter syndrome and CV filter anxiety, and they are highly cynical about the high expensive corporate training program. So here, Prep Hustle gives the bridge of authenticity. They can directly relate to Hemant's basically background and the placement cell insider credential, and that can overcome the commercial branding. Coming to the systematic weekly structure, in week one, we can go through the foundation and baseline alignment, deconstructing unprivileged resumes and building core confidence hooks. In week two, we can have a profile and GD rebuild, remaking CV bullet points based on 200 plus specific live GD parameters. In week three, we can have a functional mastery in which we have a technical crash bootcamps covering consulting, finance, product management, and marketing, etc. In week four, we will be having a mock cracking and final conversion. In this, we have real-time role plays and behavioral defense matrices. To unlock the mass demand, we can have one future, we can introduce one future, that is build your own bundle pricing option. We already have three tiers, that is SIP Ready, SIP Edge, and SIP Elite. Apart from that, we can also have build your own bundle pricing options, because I talked about tier one candidates who have a thin profile. They know that they will get enough support from their placement cell, but if they like one or two features from these three tiers, they can buy it individually. For example, one of the candidate want AI resume maker feature or want to have a one-on-one mock call, they can pay for that feature and avail that one instead of buying the whole course. So in that way, we can increasing the market size because tier one candidates who want to have some features but not the entire course, they can go for this bundle making option. Then the 30-day organic GTM funnel. In day 1 to 10 will be the direct outreach. We have the organic, we have the 16.8K plus followers on LinkedIn and 12K plus followers on YouTube and about 5K plus followers on Instagram. We can have a direct outreach there. Direct coordination with the B School placement cells and circulating authentic cold templates. In the second phase conversion sprint, we can introduce 72-hour fast action early bird price drop that to 3,499, and the free broadcasting YouTube resume master classes and WhatsApp direct conversion pipeline. In
Do
week
you think
in
people will
sorry,
attend the masterclass?
I have attended your masterclass.
But then now, I know you have
Mm.
attended once, but would you attend it now after K gets started? Because a lot of
So
colleges have gotten started.
yeah, I understand that attending masterclass will be time consuming. So for that, we can also have the YouTube shorts and Instagram reels in which we will just share the screenshots of the masterclasses. But this is
Again,
one
same
of the
question. What people
Mm.
have time to actually go through screen, like social media during their hectic first week of MBA? Because these
uh,
are the things we have already heard over like 2 hours now.
yeah.
So want more clarity from you rather than, the same things being repeated.
Okay. I will come back later to this point because I understand now that it is going to be hectic. So when I was preparing this, mindset was different, but I can relate to that. It is going to be hectic, and it is difficult to have a social media uh, engagement when you're that much busy. So,
Do
but
you have
two,
friends who are
three,
going for MBA?
yes, yes.
Are they replying to you on time?
Actually, sorry, can you come again?
Are they replying to you on time?
Um, my
Probably not.
teammates, yeah, yeah.
So if they're not replying you, who's a close
Hmm.
friend, do you think they have time to engage with content which is trying to sell them something?
Uh, Basically, we can conduct the live knowledge session on YouTube. So if someone want to search about case competition prep and someone want to search about someone placement internship prep, so these masterclass will pop up there. And if someone have that much time, if they can watch, but definitely not on a regular basis. If someone really want to learn from the YouTube, then they can watch. Okay, so can I continue?
Yeah.
In day 21 to 30, we have the scarcity, so high FOMO matrix releases, and we can show the waitlist counts and leveraging the urgency. After that, we have our core differentiation strategy, the one big bet, live roast and live AI demos, in which we launch a high resonance weekly live stream series on YouTube and Instagram called an insider roast and rebuilds your profile. In this, our teaser strategy would be give a flavor, save the rest. We share a high impact tactical resume tips on YouTube to establish deep trust, but reserve the step by step master classes and customized checklist safely behind the paywall. We will showcase the AI resume maker live, and during the stream, Hemant can take some unpolished resume submission in and show them the feature that AI resume maker can do and deliver the instant, beautifully structured achievement block in real time. This proves the direct product value and moves viewers to convert instantly. So this is one thing that I want to suggest. And the second, upon the suggestions from the feedbacks that we got, that the core issue that we found, the students wanted more mock interviews, but Hemant has a severe capacity and time bottleneck. So for that, we want to suggest a scalable solution, AI mock interview. We already have the feature called AI resume maker and the recruiter session. So we can use those features to train the model for AI mock interviews, and this can be added to all three tiers. So for the elite, we can add two AI mock interviews, and in the edge, we can add one mock AI interview, and in the
Would
basic also.
you prepared for GDPR, right?
Yeah.
Did you take a mock interview with AI?
Yes, I did. Actually, for people like me who are very introverted and shy, so before taking the actual mock interview, it is a nice warm up. Also, these AI mock interviews would be trained on the GDs and recruiter sessions. So they are not just like very random or very basic mock interviews. They will be detailed, and it is a nice warm up before the actual mock interview. So someone who is feeling very intimidated by the mentors, and they are not sure, like they want to give a real mock interview just like that. Also, it will increase the count of mock interviews, because as I said that you have a severe time capacity, so you cannot give a number of like 10 mock interviews, one-on-one 10 mock interviews to each candidates, but having some mock interviews would be good for the course, because as far I have the feedback from the people that I talked, they said that one or two mock interviews will not do the difference, and we want some more mock interviews. And keeping in that mind, I thought this would be a great feature. I know that AI mock interviews are not that credible as have a mock interview with a mentor, but this can do, I mean, in this situation, this can do something rather than nothing.
All right.
Yeah. And then the one more the thing that we found on website audit, missing trust grid. The 51 existing paid enrollments and waitlist metrics are not displayed prominently on the landing page. We must build an immediate social trust, so that we can also incorporate. The second thing, the high checkout friction, this you already incorporate, so I will not discuss this option, because initially I found that there should be a clear differences between base, mid, and premium tiers. But I think this is already being incorporated in website now. Second, yeah, then we have references and some testing, like here I can show you. Yeah, so this one person said like कि mocks थोड़े कम लग रहे हैं, and then we talked few more people. Someone also said that that's interface could be catchy English quotes, avoid a font. ये तो actually. Yeah,
Okay.
so okay. So that's from my side, and now we are open to your questions.
Shivam, over to you.
Yeah, hi Ishita.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Hi.
yeah, so can you go to that particular slide where you have shown the conversation you had with other people?
Yeah, of course. This is the
Yeah,
slide.
so, yeah, this one. So can you give me a context like what you were trying to understand, what you were trying to get to know from them?
Okay, so instead of rolling out the Google Forms in one of the session, Hemant also emphasized have one-on-one conversation that would be more fruitful. But because of time constraint, we cannot have a conversation with hundred of peoples. But these are the some of our friends who are joining B schools. These are from tier 2 and tier 3 B school. Like this person here is joining. I think
Yeah, so
IIT Roorkee. Yeah.
yeah, I get that,
So
but what was your primary objective? Like what you were trying to understand from them? Like
here I want to understand like what is the reason you're not buying the course right now. So all
so
of
just
these,
a minute,
yeah.
just a minute. So you started the conversation about buying or not buying the course, or did you uh, went deep into like okay whether they actually need any course for SIP or
First of all, I went into like whether they even need here. Also, I actually suggested them you can go for the elite or edge one because I have the conversation. What is their profile and what kind of the tier they can suit for. So uske baad then we have this thing that I share the website and then you can go through. And after he went through it and then he suggested like it is actually good and he's actually thinking of buying it. One thing then he suggests to me that this is the thing that issue that this is thing that I find a issue. And then in other conversation this is uh, my teammate's friend actually, so she have some
just
conversation.
just a minute. I have one doubt regarding the first screenshot conversation. There you have your friend has replied that, but can you zoom into it a little? The first screenshot. But mocks थोड़े कम लग रहे हैं. So like, did you ask that particular person कि how did he or she thought कि ये mocks कम है ज़्यादा होने चाहिए? Like, as he or she uh, went to some other what you say course provider like BTribe or some other competitor. Like, did you
Actually we
investigate
also
around
have,
this particular?
yeah,
Did you?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I also have the call recording, but actually I cannot
Yeah, yeah.
incorporate the
I
call
don't want
recording,
to
but
listen call recording. I just want to know कि like why that particular person felt that कि mocks come. Did you
okay,
try
so
to investigate this particular
yeah,
response from them?
Just a
so
case in point before
yeah.
moving forward. I'm assuming the person to B Tribe's course, it's priced at 9999,
Hmm.
almost 10,000, which is almost double of what we are offering.
Yeah, that's I want to discuss that these people are actually cynical about buying that much expensive training courses. As I said, not everyone spend that much of money, first of
So,
all, and second of all, yeah.
so that person has not spent 9999 on B Tribe, where B Tribe is offering 10 mocks as far as I know.
Yes, yes.
So is the person willing to pay more for more mocks?
I don't think so. They actually on the call he suggested that at least like 4 mocks or 5 mocks should be there, and I said like you can go for the elite because elite one have more mocks. But
So
he said like yeah.
there's CV
So
review included, there's
yeah.
mock GDs included, and then there's PIs included, whereas I don't think CV review is there in any other place, and the person can convert that into a mock if they want.
Hmm.
So, like,
So
did the
like
person know that?
yeah. Yeah, actually, I share the website, and my role here is just to know like what are the things that you are not finding, what are the shortcomings of the course that making not to buy this course, and what are the solution I can provide on those issues. That was my role. So I was not like you have to buy it. I mean that is
No,
totally
no,
up
that
to
is
him,
all
and
right. Just wanted to understand, like, how did you go about convincing?
okay. So yeah, I convinced him like I can convince him like you can go for the elite one because your profile is you are a gem fresher and you don't have any work ex and you need us. You're also from tier 3 B school. So you can go for elite one. There you will get the one-on-one mock session also, and after that you can also get the two GDs and resume makers. That will be enough for you. So that was my convincing point to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you go to slide number 5?
Yeah.
You have mentioned about AI resume maker.
Yes.
Yeah, so like according to you, what different we can do in this AI resume maker which our competitors are not doing?
So here my strategy is just giving a flavor and save the rest, because this is the interesting feature that not many courses are providing. I mean, not in the way the recruiter session and the AI resume maker. So in which this will actually create the awareness about the program. In the live stream, people will come and they will actually attend this, because they will be benefiting from it. Their resume will be getting reviewed, and it would be getting instantly beautifully structured. So they will now then suggest to their friends, like, I have attended this particular series, and you should also you should also attend next time in the series. So this series is basically for the marketing, and also just giving them the flavor, like, this is how our classes can go, and you should come. So that was my basically idea behind it. I can't hear you. You are on mute.
Yeah, I'm saying that you have divided this into two parts, na, teaser strategy and showcase the
Yeah.
AI resume maker live. So in the first point you have mentioned we share high impact tactical resume tips on YouTube. On
Yeah, in the
the second point,
shorts.
yeah, continue.
So we will share the YouTube shorts on the tips and the high impact tactical resume tips, and then step by step master classes, and also the checklist checklist
And
about the
what
resumes.
and what we will do in AI resume maker live?
So in this, we will just conduct a session where people can join and share their resumes, and we will just randomly pick one of the resume and just suggest we will show them the AI resume maker option, and just give them a brief, like, where your CV is lacking. So like 1 2 CVs in a session, and in this way they can get a gist, and also they will get like where they are falling behind, and that will create a fear. And yeah.
Yes, got it. Hemant, you have any questions?
No, I have asked everything while she was presenting.
Okay. Yeah, so thank you, Yashita. All the best.
Thank you so much, Esther. All
Thank
the
you so
best.
much.
Yes. So, Yashita, can you please stop the screen sharing if you don't mind?
Yeah. Mm, It's not fun.
Yes. So, can we have please have everyone's camera on, Aniket, Ashish, Sambit, and Jagnu if you're there? Uh, in case not, all right. So, it was a beautiful, I'm sure a long session, but pretty gruesome for some people. I thought कि थोड़ा interactive बनाएंगे. So I'm very sure you must have got a kind of insight into what case competitions look like. And this is a very small scale competition, I would say. If you go to corporate level and everything, it just gets 10 times tougher than this. The questions are tougher, the analysis is tougher, everything is tougher. So I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for participating. The results will be out soon. And there are a few things that I wanted to cover, but I think not a lot of people are there. A few things that were missing from a lot of presentations that was expected, and the standout kind of ideas. As much as you must have seen, most of the ideas were overlapping, but people did not think much from an execution point of view. For many, it outright looked like it was GPT because the moment we went to level 2 questioning, people started faltering. So don't let this happen during your time. We will be launching the case competition course and the waitlist is live. So, do share it with people. Try to see if it makes sense for you or not. Uh, and actually, during your time in MBA, there will be very few people who will do competitions right, but the ones who do right will get kind of returns that most of the people cannot. If you even see in any colleges, I think Shivam can also confirm this, that in any batch there are only few people who get many competitions right rather than a bunch of people, and that is there is a reason, because they understood the pattern, they learned from it, and they implementing it. This was a very good exercise in knowing what kind of questions were asked, what you should be keeping in mind and everything. So use all the knowledge from this and then try to make your next competition better. We'll share the results soon. We'll take some time to, uh, you know, we'll take some time to actually analyze, see what made sense, what did not make sense and everything. And then we'll announce the results as soon as possible. No, most of those are on the current state of okay. No worries, Sambit. It was good having you. So I hope you learned and I hope you keep in touch. You tell people about it and then also write on LinkedIn about it on your experience. We will be happy to hear. Being a finalist in any kind of competition is not easy, be it as small scale or large scale. And here 50 submissions were there and you were the 7 to 8 teams that presented. So out of 245 real registrations, 113 teams, you're the top 8 teams, which is not easy at all. That is less than 10% of selection rate, right? So you're already doing well for someone who is entering MBA, and keep the tempo high, you will do much better. Over to Shivam before we drop off.
Yeah, so I totally agree with whatever Hemant has said. And I just want to add one more thing ki now everyone has access to Chat GPT, Claude, Gemini. Okay. So the thing is that you will be able to create good looking decks. Okay. Content, structure, images, everything will be really good. Like when we were going through all the slides or the decks, some every slide was looking marvelous. But now the thing is that if any platform is able to create the full final deck for you, so what actually you will do, so what you will do is you should be able to understand, know what all concepts, framework, models you are using, why what numbers you are presenting in your deck, what is the logic behind that, because that thing Claude GPT will not do for you. They will add just fillers, they will add jargons, they will add some random text to make that thing full, like complete. The thing is that you should be able to know what thing starts from where and where it ends, and what completeness you are offering for that particular content or that particular tech. So you have to work upon that, because now the competition is not just about how the deck is looking, what is the presentation. Okay, the thing is that are you able to defend what you have put on your slide? So this is the main important thing. And really good, great effort from all of you. Best of luck for your future MBA journey. You will, like, you have tasted how the case competitions are, and I know you guys will be doing really well in the upcoming competitions.
Just one more thing before we drop off is adding on to Shivam's point. When you're pitching to people like us who have been here sitting for almost 3 hours or listening to 8 or 9 pitches, you will see that the pitches which sound the best are the ones which is the least jargon free, which simplifies everything down to the simplest language, a language which you understand and I also understand. So whenever you are pitching to CXOs or high, you know, high signal people, you have to ensure that your language is simplified and you are saying so that they understand rather than you satisfying your ego ki I have used the jargons. Okay? Because there's too much information overload. Right now, also after 8 pitches, there's so much information overload that at this time, I just switch off the laptop and go and rest for 10 minutes. So if you have to leave a mark on people, And that is truth. If you have to leave a mark on people, you have to simplify it to the simplest language possible so that they don't have to spend their brain energy, gray cells on thinking what this person is trying to say. They're just listen to you and understand. Take them through the story. Most of the people lack the story. Everyone just started reading what is there in the PPT. Obviously, we have read it, we have shortlisted it. So we don't really want that same information from you. We want the insights, we don't want information. And there's a difference between insight and information. You get insight out of the information after you analyze it. So yes, you have done a good work of gathering the information, but then you have to take it to next step by making an insight out of it and then say why it matters to me. I don't care someone is going to tier 3, tier 2, tier 1, you have talked to them or not. But if you're able to come up with one simple insight, this is someone like people don't want to take such a bet. So why don't we offer it at a lesser cost? And if people like it, they would take it. That's an insight that can be easily turned into action. So try to find insights that can be turned into action. Make sense? Make sense, guys? Sure, great. Thank you so much, Shivam. Thank you so much, everyone else, for being here. I hope you liked it. And sorry for all the glitches that happened throughout this journey. We'll do better next time.
Thank you all, and all the best.
Bye. Good day. Bye bye, Shivam.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Good night.
Bye, Hemant. Bye all.